The Emirates NBA Cup is here. You can win big getting in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. All 30 teams split into 6 groups every Tuesday and Friday, playing for the right to advance into a single elimination in-season tournament, culminating in the NBA Cup Championship in Las Vegas. First time, here's something special for you. New DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook. Every point counts. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code MONEYMOVES. That's code MONEYMOVE for new customers to get $150 in bonus bet if your bet wins when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Look, you're a little too happy over there, buddy. You're a little too happy. You're a little too happy.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know me. I'm your favorite Unc. Thank you for joining us after the Lions sew up the number 1 seed in the NFC with a 31-9 victory over the Minnesota Vikings. They get the first round bye. Minnesota 14 wins will be the number 5 seed, and they're headed on the road. Y'all know me again. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. That guy, Liberty City's own, Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco, Cancun. Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, Cancun. That's on you. That's on you. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Thank you, guys. We had so many people in the chat waiting, and we could not wait to talk to you. At least I couldn't wait to talk to you. Have a lot of good things to share. Ooh, y'all like my roll? Y'all like this? Let me look at it right here. Look at it right here. As a matter of fact, they're going to be up on the site. I'm going to have these on the site, Broncos country. If you want a jersey, a roll with your number, favorite player number on the back, I'm going to have these things up on the site shortly. Give us a couple of weeks. We're going to get these things going for y'all because that's the least we could do for teams that go to the playoffs. Hey, check out my Shea by Laportier. We have it in stock. Hey, if you can't find it in a city or a state near you, 2025, there's a lot to celebrate. There are 14 teams, fan base are celebrating. What better way to continue the celebration than with a bottle of Shea by Laportier? If you can't find it in a city or state near you, reach out, order it. We'll ship it directly to you. And please drink responsibly. Make sure you go follow my media company page on all of its platforms. That's Shea Media and my clothing company, 84. Newest release just dropped last month. Shirts, sweats, beanies, koozies, and mugs. Quantities are limited. So please make sure you get yours while supplies last. Tickets for the Super Bowl show, New Orleans, our first spring tour stop. Tickets are on sale February 6th in New Orleans. Be there. Got very special guests lined up for you. And we've also got a special guest joining the show a little later. But first, the game that you just watched. The Lions, despite all of their injuries, dominate. Ayyyy called a heck of a game because Minnesota had it so many times. Goal to go in the red zone. And Ayyyy said, nah, bro, y'all ain't gonna get number of field goals. Y'all will not break into our home. So despite all the injuries, the Lions defense turned a masterpiece in, limited the Vikings and that high-powered offense. Pro Bowl wide receiver, Pro Bowl quarterback said no thank you. The reward, home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Dan Campbell tells Kevin O'Connell, I'll see you in 2 weeks during the post-game handshake. If Minnesota beats the Rams in L.A. next week, they could potentially be right back here in Detroit for the rematch. Ocho?
Yes, sir.
Jared Goff didn't play his best game. He turned the ball over, but Jahmyr Gibbs ran wild, 23 carries, $139. 3 touchdowns. Jared Goff was 27 of 33, 231, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. But when it had to have it, they got it. They did a great job of pressuring Sam Darnold all night, flustered him, 18 of 41, a buck 66, was sacked twice, no touchdowns, no interception. What do you like about what you saw?
Listen, AG called a hell of a game. You said it. He called one hell of a game. Obviously, keeping Sam Darnold off script, making him uncomfortable, not allowing him to settle in and find rhythm with God damn it, with Addison, goddamn Jefferson, Hawkinson. Obviously Jared Goff not playing his best game tonight, but when he needed to make certain throws, he was able to make them. But Jahmyr Gibbs shouldered the load. He shouldered the load and did what he needed to do to carry the team. And that's what happened tonight. Most of the time, you would think, with it being a pass-happy league the way it is, outside of outside the Baltimore Ravens, you expect them to own a game using the run game. I didn't expect that from Detroit. I didn't expect it from Detroit. Not with just Gibbs. Maybe if Montgomery was there, we have your two-headed monster. But for them to be able to do it with Gibbs and him to run crazy the way he did tonight, what he had? 161, 170?
No, he had 23 carries, a buck 39. He had 3 touchdowns on the ground, and he had 1 touchdown through the air. So Gibbs had 4 total touchdowns. It was my mistake. 23 for a buck 39, 3 rushing touchdowns, and he caught a 4th and goal on a Texas route.
Yeah.
He loves that little Texas route where he starts them out and he angles it back in. Some people call it angle. Some people call it Texas. We called it Texas. But we also had an angle route. He was sensational tonight. You could understand why he's going to the Pro Bowl, representing the NFC running backs in the Pro Bowl, Ocho, because he was sensational. It's Saquon, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Josh Jacobs represent the AFC at the running back position in the Pro Bowl. But this was a running game. This was the running attack. And that defense, having Anzalone, I think that's how you say his name back. He was back after breaking his forearm. He had the picture on, I think it was on IG or Twitter, where he showed all the staples that was in his arm. He came back. He added a spark, a juice to that, and they did a great job. They did a great job of limiting Jefferson. They did a great job of harassing Sam Darnold all night. Sam Darnold did not look good tonight. That goes a lot to that Detroit defense. Even though they're injured, the one thing I love about Dan Campbell, he does not make excuses, and he does not give his team the ability to make excuses, because he says it doesn't matter who's out there. I expect my team to go out there and play very, very well, and they've done just that. And by doing that tonight, they sew up home field advantage throughout. As long as they win, you're going to have to go through Detroit in order to get to New Orleans. 31-9 over Minnesota, Detroit. We saw this thing building. The year before, I think they won like their last 6 or 7 games, and you saw it building. Last year, they got a kind of little slow start, but they picked it up, got all the way to the NFC Championship game. If I'm not mistaken, had like a 17-7 lead at half and kind of squandered that thing away. But this year, knowing and learning from what transpired last year, Ocho, this looks like an improved team. This looks like a team that's hungry. They have something to prove. That's a dangerous man. That's a dangerous team when you have something to prove and you go out there and do it week in and week out. And you have to be impressed with what you saw from Detroit.
Yeah, most definitely. Listen, not only impressed with what we saw from Detroit, not in this game, just but what we've seen from them all season. But Dan Campbell's been able to do for the culture, in Detroit, and for that locker room and that franchise, and coming in with the attitude that he has. Everybody was laughing at him when he first got there. Talk about he gonna bite on kneecaps. Making jokes. We laughing at and not knowing, not understanding. Listen, in what, a 4 year span, franchise is completely turned around.
Yes,
it's no longer a laughing stock. So now, based on what he's been able to do, obviously getting the right pieces around him, and Jared Goff and some of the other fellas, Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery, Jameson Williams, Mon-Ross St. Brown, and some defensive players. Brian Branch, one of the best in the game. Dude, they are Super Bowl contenders now in such a short span.
The thing is that it only matters. 15-2 is great, and I don't want to minimize that.
Right.
But when it matters, can you be 15-2? Because now it's 0-0.
Yeah.
You have to play your best in order to advance. You can't turn the ball over like you did today and expect to beat these teams.
No.
You pay double for turnovers come playoff time.
Mhm.
And Detroit's going to have to, and Goff is going to have to play better. I believe he will. But Jahmyr Gibbs, they leaned heavily on Gibbs.
Right.
He's so explosive. I mean, he hit a crease, and he's a
Bye-bye.
threat to hit his head on the goalpost.
Yep. Bye-bye.
He was sensational tonight. They needed. Amon-Ra St. Brown came up with big third down catch after big third down catch. So did Laporta. J-Mo had a couple of big catches in there, and that's what you have to do. You have to stay on the field on third down because the more, that wears on the defense.
Yeah.
The more you stay on the field and pick up those third downs, because all you want to do is get to the third down defense. Let's get on the third down. Let's get off the field. Well, damn, we got them at third down, man. Man, we got them 3rd and 8. We got them 3rd and 12. Damn, they got another first down. They got another first down. And if you see, all of a sudden, when the levee broke, you see Ocho, it went 17-24, third, bam, just like that.
Up on you.
Just like that. When the levee burst, it was over. And there was nothing Minnesota could do. So congratulations to the Detroit Lions. Detroit, stand up. You have a potential Super Bowl team. They get a week off. I saw Kevin Zeitler, I think that's the guard, that ended up tweaking his hamstring. That's probably why Pierce, you see Pierce, we talked about Big Bad getting that interception yesterday, Ocho.
Yeah.
You see Big Bad pull that thing up. He's like, nah, that's too far to run. I haven't run that far in 20 years. Ain't no sense in me trying to do that now. Ain't no sense in me trying to do it now. Congratulations, Detroit. 31-9 over Minnesota, 15-2. Detroit, number 1 seed in the NFC. Minnesota, 14-3. Now they head on the road. They will face the LA Rams, which lost today to Seattle. Had they won, they would have been 3 seed. They lost. They're the 4 seed. Tampa is now the 3 seed. Tampa's the 3 seed, and they'll face who does Tampa face? Green Bay? No. Tampa faced Washington. Green Bay faces the 2 seed, the Eagles.
Ooh, that's gonna be a
Tampa
good one.
beat the Commanders opening day, 37-20, if I'm not mistaken. So the Commanders are at home against Tampa. Green Bay, right? That's what I thought. Right. So there we have it. Ocho, there have been multiple teams that have expressed interest in trading for the Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell, who's in the final year of his contract and has had no extension talks per Dre Glazer. Multiple teams have had him on their boards. That would be, for me, that seems foolish that Minnesota would trade the guy that's done so much for you over the last couple of years. They missed the playoffs last year because a lot of that had to do with JJ got injured early, got nicked, and you remember Cousins tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
The previous year they went to the playoffs. Last year they missed the playoffs. They had some injuries. This year, 14-3, they're back in the playoffs. That seems really, really foolish that you got a young head coach that seems to be the right guy for the job, and you're willing to trade him for what, draft picks?
I'm not sure.
I don't like it. I don't know what you want. Let me hear what you feel about it.
I mean, I don't understand what management is doing. I don't understand what ownership is doing. Obviously, you have a coach like that. Obviously, he's getting the most out of his players, a young coach at that, and putting the franchise in a position where they're in contention every year. They're in contention every year. I don't think, I mean, Minnesota would understand how difficult it is. Ownership would understand how difficult it is to get to the record they are right now as far as consistency goes, year in and year out. Obviously, some injuries happened that prevented them from going last year, but it just makes no sense why those talks hadn't been had already. Maybe they are going to take care of him, you know, when the offseason hits, but right now they're allowing Coach O'Connell to focus on. You got your robe on the wrong way.
Whoa, Ocho, don't mind me. You keep talking.
Okay,
you worried about what I got my robe? That's me.
I know. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm assuming they probably want to work on something to allow Coach to focus on the rest of the season and trying to get to New Orleans instead of having contract talks in the middle of the playoffs. So
Uh,
hoping it only makes sense that you take care of a coach that's had the type of success he's had since he's been there.
Kevin O'Connell is in the final year of his contract next season. So he coached this year. So coming up the next season,
he got one more.
He got one more. He's in the final season.
Oh, so they do. So hey, listen, now this is new to me. This is new to me. Now you know how players have a year on their deal, so they treat coaches the same way when they have a year left.
They could look. It's not unknown. John Gruden got traded for 2 number ones and $8 million in cash from the Raiders to Tampa. Mm-hmm. Coach Belichick went for a number 1 from the Jets to the Patriots. Right. Herm Edwards got traded from the Jets to the Kansas City. So this is not unprecedented. Okay. This is not uncharted territory that we see coaches get traded for draft compensation. Sean Payton got traded from New Orleans to the Broncos. He went for a first round draft pick. Right. So this is not uncharted territory, but it doesn't make any sense to me, considering Sean Payton he retired. He retired, and so clearly he didn't want to be there. So let's get something for it. And Tampa's like, y'all want John Gruden that bad? Cost you 2 first round picks and $8 million. Mm-hmm. The Glazier family said they gladly obliged. It paid off. They won a Super Bowl. Right. Coach Belichick, the greatest trade. Hey, the Jets got a first round pick for Coach Belichick. Mm-hmm. I think it worked out for the Patriots. Not so well for the Jets, but it worked out very well for the Patriots. So they got 6 championships out of that coach. That's pretty good. Yeah. Coach Herm had some mixed results. He didn't win a championship there, but he had some mixed results. But I think it worked out very well for some of the coaches that got traded for draft compensation. I think everything went very well for the team that gave up the draft picks. But it doesn't make sense to me to do it. If the Vikings lose to the Rams next week, they'd be 0-4 versus the Rams and the Lions this year, 14-0 against every other team. So they've lost twice to Detroit. Right. They've lost once to the Rams, and if they lose again, they'd be 0-4 against the Rams and Detroit. So obviously the Rams did not play all their guys today. I think Puka was out. Stafford was out. So there are a couple of guys that did not play today. But I was happy for Geno because Geno had a lot of incentives. Oh, yeah. 10 wins, $2 million. Completion percentage, he met that. Have better stats than he had last year. So he picked up a quick $6 million. I'm happy for Geno. Thought he got a bum rap in the Jets. But I'm glad, Geno, you found a home. Congratulations, bro. You're playing really, really well. Oh, and now Broncos defeated the Chiefs 38-0. 38-0. Now, here's the thing. Now, last week, I tried to tell Ocho, I say the man that laughs loudest, the man who laughs last, laughed loudest. And they said, why you say that? Because he will be the only one laughing. He will be the only one laugh that you'll hear. Don't you love it when a plan come together? Now, last week, I don't want, if your team did not win, I don't want to hear you say foot or ball. So this is what we're going to do right now. If your team is not going to the playoffs, I don't want to hear you say play or offs, and I don't want you to use a word with play or off in it. So you can't say playground, playtime, playmate. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear you say PlayStation. I don't want to hear you say French fry got to play date. And a matter of fact, I don't want to hear you say Playboy Cardi. And guess what? You can't say off. I don't want to hear you say Offset. My favorite artist is Offset. Don't you mention Offset. I don't want you to tell them about it. Hey, can you turn the lights off? Leave them on. I don't want to hear any word come out of your mouth that have play or off in it. Now, you hear me? Don't say playground. Yeah. Don't say I was playing around. Okay. I don't hear none of that.
I got you.
I don't hear none of that.
Are you, can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? And this is for everybody that's in the chat that happen to be a Bronco fan. Are you really happy with today's win, despite what the implications?
Ecstatic.
Are you happy with today's win, despite the implications on what today's win meant?
What it meant?
Hey, hold on, wait. Let me finish. With the team, with the effort that the Chiefs put out there, the Chiefs didn't even try. They didn't even do it. They ain't even pick somebody.
Why you consider yourself with somebody else's effort? What about your team effort?
What?
What about your team's effort in September? What about your team's effort in October? What about your team's effort in November? You keep saying we got up to that slow start. Well, considering you won your last consider you won your last 5 games. So you won 9 games total. You won your last 5. So what happened in September, October, and November that caused y'all to lose and they win but 4 games?
Well, listen, when it comes to the game of football, it's all about ups and downs.
Okay, y'all was down and you're out.
Yeah, it's ups and downs. So that's what happened in September and October. That's what happened. But
November too. Don't you leave out November.
We wasn't that bad in November. We started winning at the end of November.
Considering Ocho, y'all won 9 games total. You won your last 5. So that means you won every game in December and 1 in January. So that means in September, October, and November, you won a grand total of 4 games. So you want to rephrase that.
Okay, listen, you have to understand. We lost some very close games. There was some very close games with some close calls, but where there was a little help on the zebra side. You know,
help with the zebras. Help with the zebras.
Yeah, listen, Uncle, you watched this all season long.
I watch all season.
Now, offensively, we started off slow. Defensively, we didn't start playing well until the back half of the season. I'm talking about the back half of the season.
It seems like the thing, all the quarterbacks like to get gifts. I got the Bengals. I got them that hefty baton.
What's that?
Because you got to clean out your locker tomorrow. I got you some luggage. I got the boys some luggage. That's this hefty baton to put all their stuff in to make sure they get it from point A to point B.
Come on, man. You ain't got to do that. Because matter of fact, I got something for you. Since you're talking Spody, right? Since you're talking Spody,
run me my money. I know that you ain't mentioned about my money.
I owe you 1,000, right?
No. You owe me 1,000 on top of the 3 you already owe me. Now I want you to run me my money.
I'm back at 4,000 again.
Show lives. You
was
at 3, but you see, I told you. I said, Ocho, I don't want to bet you. I don't want to do this, Ocho.
I'm gonna give you money. I'm gonna give you money. Where you want me to give it to you at? You want me to sell it to you? I can sell it to you.
No.
No.
As a matter of fact. No, hold on.
I want to pay my debt.
You gonna let me talk, Ocho? It's my turn. Now, I want $4,000.
Right.
$4,000.
How you want it?
Buffalo nickels. Run me $4,000 in Buffalo nickels.
Hey,
huh?
How you want it, man? Come on, man, for real.
I want Buffalo nickels.
I don't know what no Buffalo nickels is.
Don't worry about it. That's not your job. Go to the bank, go to the cashier, and say you like $4,000 in Buffalo nickels.
Is there such thing?
Whoa!
I'm just saying, is there such thing?
Chad, why is he doing me like this? Oh my gosh!
I've never heard of anything called Buffalo nickels. That's not a currency. That's not a currency here in the States. Can I please just sell you your money so I ain't got to hear nothing about it no more?
Teddy says no. Teddy Bear says no. You cannot sell me my money. Or you give me $4,000 in wheat pennies.
Who?
$4,000 in wheat pennies. I miss you.
What's a wheat penny?
Whoa. You know what? What I'm noticing is you asking a lot of questions.
Well, I'm asking a lot of questions because down here in Miami, at Bank of America, at Chase, at Navy Federal, we don't know nothing about no wheat pennies. We don't know nothing about no Buffalo nickels. I've never heard of these phrases.
I want Buffalo nickels, and I told you I don't have Cash App, so you can't Zelle me nothing.
I didn't even mention Cash App. Everybody has Zelle.
I don't have Zelle.
You have an iPhone, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, you got Apple Pay. I can Apple Pay it to you.
I don't got no Apple Pay. I got Ocho Pay. Now run me my money.
I'm trying to pay you.
You keep on talking about what you got and all this right here. But first of all, why you talking?
Because you asked me a question.
Why you talking?
You asked me
your ass down before I make change. Listen. I said, Ocho, please. I said, Ocho, get up off me. I was down last week. I said, Ocho, come on, Ocho, you got me. Don't you say foot. As a matter of fact, don't even make reference to a ball. I don't want to hear you say soccer. I don't want to hear you say basket because they use ball. I said, come on, Ocho.
Yeah.
Man, that was nah. So now, boy, look here.
But listen, you know what? You're a little too happy now. You very, very happy. You know who y'all got to play in the first round, huh?
I tell you, hey, and
you know who y'all got to play in the first round, right? So I will make sure on next week's episode, when I bring some trash bags in here, when I bring and we break it down, Cancun on 3, 1, 2, 3, Cancun. I don't want to hear nothing.
For the chat, I want you to say what you just said. You say, do you know who y'all play next week? Right. I want to know, Ocho, who do the Bengals play next week?
Oh, so you happy? You happy? We went home.
Ocho, hold on. I take great pleasure in this?
Let me ask you something. And it's for the people. If you're a Bronco fan, are you that happy that we got a vacation a week earlier than you? That's it. That's all it is. We got a vacation a week earlier than you because you're gonna be home next week too. And I'm gonna help you pack. Give me that jersey in the back. I'm gonna help you pack. What you got? Hey, listen. Hey, that's that boy right there, man.
No. Whoa. Why are you talking about my team?
That's that boy. Now, I'm not talking about your team. I'm talking about the individual that happens to play for your team.
That's my team.
I'm talking about the individual that happens to play for your team.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I can't believe this man talking about somebody that plays in the blue and orange.
No.
As a matter of fact, I'm embarrassed that your team has orange in their colors.
Hey, don't do that.
I'm disgusted. George, bring me a glass. Bring me one of them old Laportier glasses and some of that old Shea off the counter.
What you finna celebrate?
Whoa.
I'm just saying it's gonna be a short celebration. I don't know why you celebrating. Can I ask you a question? Ask you a question? Yes. Do you know who you guys are playing in the first round next week?
Who y'all not?
Okay, I understand that. You scared to say the name?
I know we play Buffalo.
Okay. You know where y'all playing at?
In Buffalo, Amway Stadium or whatever. I think that's the name of it.
Okay. I'm just making sure. You know what Josh Allen finna do to y'all? He finna send you home packing.
Okay.
He finna send you home packing.
Whoa.
How that make you feel? So you getting all hype, you happy, but you getting ready to go home anyway next week. Okay. All us gonna be in Cancun.
Okay, Ocho, we're gonna get back to this. We got a very special guest joining us right now. There he goes. Tomorrow on Netflix, he faces Seth Rollins, WWE Raw on Netflix. CM Punk. CM, what it do?
Oh, my brother, how are you?
Don't mind me, CM. I got a little celebration. Celebration going. I'm celebrating you. You celebrating me. We celebrating us.
I'm drinking my sparkling water for both of you gentlemen. How are you guys doing tonight?
CM, I'm doing much better than my partner.
I'm not feeling good, CM. My Bengals are going home. Unc is making fun of me. He's embarrassing me in front of people I love in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a way to get over it. I'm trying to find ways to get around the fact that we not only did we lose, the Chiefs didn't even try today. They didn't even pinch the Broncos. They didn't fight. They just laid down. They laid down. So I have no way to actually to fight for myself. I'm doing everything I can not to cry tonight. So far I'm doing okay.
Just keep your head above water. If I could give you any bit of advice, this is coming from a Chicago sports fan. Bears, Cubs. There's always next year, Chad. There's always next year.
I like that. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get. Your Bears did something that hadn't been done since 2018. They beat the Green Bay Packers. It was the final game of the season. But hopefully it gave you hope, showed you what could potentially be for your Chicago Bears.
Hope is a 4-letter word in Chicago sports. There was hope at the beginning of the season. I just am comforted in the fact that I can at least make fun of the Green Bay Packers and their fans for losing to this Bears squad. That's the hope. That's the silver lining in the Bears game today.
CM, tell us a little bit about tomorrow's match. WWE Raw on Netflix. You're battling Seth Rollins. Now,
Yes,
this is a beef that you guys have had brewing for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
Are we going to settle this tomorrow?
I would love. When it comes to me, like I don't know if they didn't have like a real strong father figure or whatever. But no, I would love to say I'm moving on to bigger and better things. I would love to be wrong about that too, but I think this is one of those. This is one of those Hogan Savage deals that's going to just go on for as long as the beef has already been festering. 10 plus years. We're talking a decade here. I don't think even as big a night as debut on Netflix, and no matter how bright the lights are, I think this one's going to fester for a while.
So what would be your message to Rollins and his fans coming in tomorrow's match? What's your message? What do you want to say to him? If he's listening right now, I know some of his fans are, but if he was listening right now, what would you tell him?
I'd say the same thing I just said to Mr. Ochocinco. There's always next year. Cry about it. I get it, but tomorrow's not your night.
Right. Oh man.
Let me ask you this. And if you win tomorrow, do you have your eyes set on WrestleMania?
I got my eyes set on WrestleMania, yeah, but that's a couple months away. The next step after I beat Rollins tomorrow is Royal Rumble.
Okay.
We don't got no off season here. It's just constantly go, go, go. I got some stuff to prove still. I got hurt last year's Rumble. So I'm still looking to come back and get a W in that one.
Let me ask you this. You were on the Bears. You were on Netflix special when they had the Christmas Day game, and you were very outspoken about your Bears ownership. You was like,
yes,
bro, y'all need to sell the team.
Yeah.
Because this has been terrible for a long time, and it's been a long time coming. Given what you saw today, they beat the Packers for the first time in 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Does that give you hope that they're trending in the right direction, that they have the right pieces in place, even if they don't have a coach currently?
Yeah, I think the coach is obviously a big part of it, unless they're going to field a team with no coach, which might be kind of interesting at this point because, we had Lovie Smith, great coach, right? Yeah. Super, super elite, dynamic.
Went 10-6 and got fired.
Yeah, and he couldn't figure it out, So after a while, listen, I was born and raised in Chicago, 85 Bears. I could sing you the Super Bowl shuffle backwards. You know what I mean? That I look back at it, and historically, everything I know now, I look at that team and I'm like, that should have been a dynasty. Buddy Ryan, Ditka, like all those players, like when we only won one. And it just feels like, as a Chicago sports fan, you get that one, and then it just feels like another 100 years of pain because you're just like, well, we won then, Cubs fans, 108 years. And now all of a sudden it's just like, oh,
but
well,
you
we
had
won.
Jordan, CM. You had Jordan for those years.
Yeah, but to me, that's the standard of being a Chicago sports fan, brother.
No.
Like, yeah, 100%. We expect and we demand greatness. We get these generational players, these generational talents and stuff like that. I can only look at the management and the ownership after a while when all these pieces are in place and nothing works. After a while, I'm looking at the McCaskies and I'm hearing chatter about, oh, we need a new stadium, because the city owns Soldier Field and we're not getting concession money. And after a while, I'm just like, okay, you're just a greedy owner and you don't care about winning. Sports fans all across the world, no matter where you're at, whatever city you're in, you rep that city, you love that city, you show out for that city, you want winners. And that's the bottom line. I need an owner who's going to field a team of winners.
Mm-hmm. See, let me. You mentioned that you got injured. You sustained an injury last year. If you don't mind, reflect on that injury. What happened, and what's the worst injury that you have sustained in your professional wrestling career?
Oh man, I think this one was pretty bad just because of my age and everything. And I tore my right tricep tendon completely off the bone. Okay. And that's a bad one, especially I think in football, that's normally a career ender, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's not a career, but it's normally season ending.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Season. My season definitely ended that day. That's for certain. I had a night where I woe is me, and I cried about it, and I was upset. I just come back to the WWE after 10 years of being gone, and was looking forward to doing just awesome stuff. And it came to a screeching halt, and as an athlete, who's somebody who's active every day, you guys know, if you can't play, if you can't do what you do, if you can't go to the gym, you lose your mind. And I lost my mind. I felt bad about it for about 8 minutes, had a cry, and then realized that at that moment, it felt like the worst thing that had ever happened to me. So I wanted to do the impossible and flip it and make it the best thing that ever happened to me. I think we did that over the year. Fortunately for me, in the sport and the business we're in, we don't always have to be 100%. And I was injured on a sling, and I was in the ring. I was, talking my mess, cutting promos and stuff like that. And I was still able to contribute. So that was like a weight off my shoulders.
When you sustained that injury, did you know something right away was wrong?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know if you've ever done a tricep, but it just feels like a rubber band in your elbow snaps.
Okay.
I've done my left one, no pain in that one. They did the right one, it hurt like a son of a bitch, and I don't know why. I don't know what the difference was between the two. But yeah, I knew I was out immediately.
Can I ask you this? What can we expect from the WWE on Netflix as opposed to cable?
I don't know. We're all going to find out together. I think personally, the format of the show is going to be a little bit different. I think people are asking questions about commercials. Obviously on cable, we gotta, we have a lot of mouths to feed. Got to pay the beast. I like to say, and that's going to be the same on Netflix. But I think it's also going to be different. I think you're going to see stretches where you're getting the first hour, maybe the first 90 minutes commercial free.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's going to be picture in picture. These are questions for people in a production truck. But I just know, because Netflix is streaming and it's not cable, we're not going to be kind of up against the wall.
You're not bound by the same standards on cable television as you are on the streaming service.
Especially like time constraints, that's like the biggest difference between wrestling for just an audience or wrestling for television. Like you got to know when your breaks are, how long the breaks are, how much time you got left in a show, when it's drop dead, if you got an extra 5-minute overrun, because there's another show after yours, so It's not like football where it's just like, hey, we're continuing this until the last whistle, until this game is over. Or even then, you're getting the crawler saying, hey, we're on FS1, we're switching over to FS2 because this other game's bumping us and stuff like that. So there's definitely some stuff that we're gonna be working out as we go. But I love that. I love that live TV chaos. Anything can happen and anything can go wrong atmosphere.
You know what?
Did you go ahead, Ocho?
Hey, I have a question. Obviously, being a wrestling fan from young, even still to this day, is there a dream match that you have? Is there a dream match that you have involving a legend from either the past or currently today that you haven't had, or you would like to have?
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody, when they ask me that question, or when they hear somebody ask me that question, one name always comes to mind. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh.
I unfortunately, he had to retire because of like injuries, and he had a stroke and everything like that. But Bret Hart's another one. Bret Hart would be a dream for me, because that's a guy that I looked up to when I was a kid. That's a guy that helped get me into this sport just from an interest perspective. And that's a guy to this day, I could text Bret right now and be like, what's up, Bretsky? I have a question. I need some advice. And he'll let me hit me back up like right away. So much love to him. Got to mention him. And there's just, I think we have a pretty wealthy locker room when it comes to talent right now. So there's a lot of people that I'd love to get in there with Gunther. He's the champ on Raw. Love to mix it up with my boy Cody. But as far as the legends go, the ones that probably aren't going to happen, but they're dream matches, I think Austin's up there with Austin's number one with a bullet.
Sam, did you always want to be a wrestler? Did you play sports growing up? Did you know, watching this, like, this is the direction that I want to go and I want to be in this sport?
Yeah, I played baseball when I tried out for my football and wrestling team when I was in high school, but they told me I had to cut my hair, and I pieced out after that. I was like, and now I look, and every jock in the world just got like a wild mohawk, and I'm like, that was me when I was 14. Like, why wouldn't you let me on the team? What the heck? I didn't. I grew up. I like to say I was economically challenged. So like most of the sports were pretty expensive.
Mhm.
Couldn't play hockey because I couldn't afford skates or pads or sticks. Baseball was pretty cheap, and then everything. I was a catcher. Everything changed for me when I had to get glasses. The mask wouldn't fit over my Coke bottle glasses, and my parents wouldn't spend the money for contacts. So my baseball career was cut short.
Wow.
Mm.
WrestleMania 41 is in Las Vegas. You say Raw is after the Netflix special that you have with Cody with Rollins. So
I forget his name all the time too. Don't worry about it, big man. It's all good.
Seth, let me ask you this, because like a lot of times we see these big matches, but there are other matches in between that you're wrestling. So how do you prepare? How do you because you're traveling at least 200, I'm assuming 200 plus days a year, correct?
Yeah. It definitely used to be back in the day. Now things have changed,
Okay.
and things have changed because of these big TV deals, this big Netflix deal. The money that was in wrestling used to be kind of driven by live events. So we would do a TV on a Monday, but I'd be on the road Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We would record SmackDown on a Tuesday. So I would be on the road 5 days a week, 6 days a week. And that's on top of all the press and everything else you're doing. Nowadays, it's a lot less. I think it's better. I think it's better for all the athletes. But you wind up, I think, missing out on those live shows where you're just wrestling for fans. You're not necessarily wrestling for TV. You do build up a callus, and we're kind of missing that right now. At least I know I am. We just did a Christmas loop most recently over the holidays, where I was on I was in Pittsburgh doing the Netflix thing for the football game.
Yes.
And then we went to Madison Square Garden, went back to Pittsburgh, went to Baltimore, cut over to Chicago, and then down to Houston for TV. And like that is my bread and butter. Being on the road, hanging out with the boys, getting to interact with fans. You just have a lot. I don't want to say more fun, because TV can be fun, but TV is more of a high pressure, situation.
CM, would you say that the wrestling now is more conducive for a family as opposed to was in the past when you had to do all that traveling and you got a wife or you got a significant other or you got kids? This world we live in now, or I should say you live in now, is more conducive for a family.
Oh, 100%. If you're an active wrestler, yeah. I used to be on the road, and it was I looked at it like it was easy for me, because it's still a challenge, but I was young and I was single. I didn't have any kids. I felt like I didn't have any responsibilities. I bought a house. I was just never in it. I'd lock it and leave it. You know what I mean? And then I could stay, if we had a loop that ended in San Francisco and the next one started in LA, I would just stay in California.
Right.
Guys who had marriages and kids, I don't know how they did it, and a lot of them didn't, because we look at the wreckage of the past, and like we see a lot of broken marriages and alienated kids and stuff like that. But today is much more conducive for like a family unit.
And like, when it's all said and done and you eventually retire, you hang it up, where do you see yourself? Training the next generation, working behind the scene like Triple H, or maybe starting your own promotion? What do you think?
Oh no! If I start my own promotion, I want you to find me wherever I am and just kick my ass. That's about the worst idea, man.
Right.
No, I do think there's an avenue for me to continue to be in the business, behind the scenes, helping. But I think if you're worth your weight, you're doing that now. I think on a football team, on a hockey team, on a baseball team, there's the veterans that help bring in the new talent, the young guys,
right?
And they help move things along. But three parts to a career, right? You start, and to me, that's when you learn. There's the middle part, that's where you earn, and the third part is return. Now you give back. So I would definitely look forward to that third act and giving back to the business to me has given me so much.
CM, we want to thank you. Tomorrow marks the premiere of WWE Raw on Netflix. Catch all the action at 8 p.m. Eastern. CM Punk, thank you for joining Nightcap. We greatly appreciate that, man. Good luck. Now, when we tune in and we talk to you in a couple of months, now we want to make sure that you've done what you say you're going to do, like you're going to take care of business.
I promise you, brother, 100%. Yeah, I'm walking in. I'm walking into the Inuit Dome tomorrow night, and I'm walking out a winner, and I'm going to have myself a big steak afterwards after kicking Seth Rollins' ass. It's going to be fun.
And let me tell you, if at any point you need a partner, tag team at that, I'm always available.
Let's go. As long as your last name's not McCaskey, you're my Huckleberry.
All right, I got you.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
CM, thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Ocho, back to our normally scheduled program.
Hold on. Hey, how's my lighting? Is it cool?
Your lighting is good, but the light went out on your team playoff chances.
Come on, man. That's not necessary.
I'm just trying to how you gonna run me my money. Now
Okay.
I told you what I wanted.
I told you I could run you your money, but can you please be realistic about the currency?
I'm being realistic.
What is Buffalo? What is Buffalo nickels?
That's not your concern. I want you to go to the bank and tell the cashier you would like $4,000 in Buffalo nickels. That's what I want you to do.
We in 2025. Technology.
I don't care if we're in 42, 15.
Technology has advanced to a point where I can send you your money. You can get it in less than 2 minutes. I can Apple Pay. I can Cash App. I can Venmo.
You ain't that fast.
Huh?
You finna run me my money?
Yeah.
How?
I'm finna Apple Pay it to your phone number.
I don't have Apple Pay.
If you have an iPhone, you have Apple Pay. It's a feature that's already integrated into the phone.
I don't have it. I don't want no features. I don't want nobody having. Listen, Ocho. All I don't ask for much, Lord. Y'all know me. Chat, y'all know me.
I'm trying to. Now you see, I'm trying to get your money, right?
I want Ocho Pay. That means Ocho run me mine. 4K. Buffalo nickels.
Chat. He don't want his money, man.
I want my money.
No, you don't.
I want my daddy records. I'm flying Jet. I want my daddy records.
I'm giving you all the options trying to pay you, and you're refusing payment.
I'm trying to figure out how you gonna give me options on my money. What are you doing at?
Hold on. I'm giving you the option. I'm giving you the option to get your money on how I can pay it.
Ocho, you don't about to pour me another swig, do you? I would be drunk for the night over.
Listen, listen. I want you to do me a favor. Listen, do me a favor. Get all the drinking you can out the way, because come next week, when y'all leave Buffalo, y'all flying straight from Buffalo. Don't worry. I'm gonna have the trash bags for you. I'm gonna help y'all pack. You're going straight from Buffalo, straight to Cancun. Matter of fact, no. Y'all going to Aruba. Because the elevation in Aruba is just like Colorado.
Guess what? Y'all got an early start.
Listen, if we got an early start, we'll meet you there. Y'all gonna meet us there next week. That's all that matters.
Okay. Ocho, as a matter of fact, we want to play something for the chat. Hey, chat, take a listen to this.
Now you can hear the tone in my voice. And if you listen to my delivery, you know I mean business. Now you can put it on the floor. You were scared to bet the last game because I knew I was gonna double up on my money.
I bet you a stack. I bet you a stack we beat the Chiefs. You owe me 3.
Okay. Well, we'll put it on the floor then.
There it is. Saw him coming. I saw him coming. He didn't know I saw him, chat. You saw I walked him into that trap.
Listen, put it on the floor.
I walked him into the trap.
We betting 1,000 or what?
Bet 1,000. See how I did that?
But hold on. Listen, I lost the bet. I'm trying to pay you your money and you're refusing to take it.
I'm not. I told you how I want my money.
You can't do that. If I don't got nothing to do with no Buffalo nickels. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of the currency.
Go to the bank. They know exactly what it is. As a matter of fact, you know what, Ocho? I want 4,000 in traveler's checks. I'm gonna be traveling. I'm going on vacation. I want traveler's checks. See, you know what that is.
Okay, how about this? How about I send your money to Ash and let Ash pay it?
Ash ain't got nothing to do with this. How you gonna? Chad, y'all hear this man? This man talking about sending my money to somebody else.
Well, but
who's sending money through an intermediary? Now I told this man, money out of sight cause a fight. Now listen, let me go upstairs to get that thing.
Money out of sight. Hold on, listen. Money out of sight cause a fight because I'm trying to pay your money. You don't want your money because you're asking for your money in ways that I can't accommodate.
And can't come from the Latin word cannot. The inability to do something. You have the ability to take your black ass to the bank and get me my money. Now run me my money. I knew this day was coming. You remember last week how you was on it? Hey, chat. Y'all remember that? Y'all jumped up in the chat. Oh, you can't say foot or ball. This man can't use nothing with the word. I don't know what French fry gonna do. She can't go to no play date. She ain't got no play time.
Hey, she can't go to the playground.
PlayStation. I don't think I
playground.
What play? What playtime? Yeah. Hey, I always hear you say nothing about no. Hey, and you better not say off season. You can't even say off season.
Hey, that's funny. That's a good one. Hey, listen, enjoy yourself though. Enjoy yourself. You got your beanie on, man. You got your beanie on. And you got your glasses on too. You ain't gonna
whoa. You doing a lot for a man that didn't win no game today. You doing a lot of talking. I don't know why you doing so much talking. Hell no.
Well, your head that got big, huh?
Man, they didn't see me my size. Hold on. Let me see what size helmet this is. Because I was like a 7 3/4.
God damn. Well, you had that Johnny Bravo helmet, huh?
I don't know what size. I don't know if this is real. See, we ain't have all these shirts. We had right there. We had
Rydell's.
Bike or Rydell. Yep. I had a bike in college.
A bike is super old school.
No, bike is heavy. This thing the same thing. Oh hell no! I can't even get this on my head.
Hey, but what size fitted cap you wear? 10?
Huh?
What size fitted cap you wear?
I just told you 7 3/4.
Nah, but that ain't no nah. Well, you about to
I tell you what, my head. Once you get now, I got the big head. That's what happened because I won this bet. I got the big head. So once I get my money to go down.
Well, actually, I've been trying to pay your money for 30 minutes and you refuse. Maybe, how about I just give your money to somebody in the chat?
No, you hold on. You ain't bet somebody in the chat. Run me mine, Ocho.
I know. I'm trying to run it to you. Apple Pay, Venmo, Cash App. I mean, come on.
It wasn't no liquor that killed old Bill. It didn't even take his breath. A little green hornets went up Bill's nose and tickled old Bill to Bill. You know what they say, chat? They say brandy dandy, but liquor's quicker.
Hey, you got PayPal?
I ain't got no pals, so I damn sure ain't got to pay who he is. Y'all need to run that to me. $4,000, Ocho, traveler's check. I'm going on vacation.
You know,
because I've been advised that you're not supposed to take cash, so I want traveler's checks. I won't let y'all decide. How should Ocho pay me my money?
You don't want that money, man.
Where my lip there?
Hey, you don't want your money because I could have been.
Whoa.
I could have listened. I could have been hit send. I could have been typed in 4 and 3 zeros and hit send.
Hello. What is man talking? I hear a lot of talking and ain't no money sending. Where the money at? Where the money? Make the money right, Ocho. Make the money right. I saw him last week. I said, hey, money gone card hunting. Why I need that money? As a matter of fact, Ocho, I want 4,000 in Bitcoin. I don't know how many Bitcoins I can get with 4K, but I want 4K in Bitcoin.
Listen, I don't deal with.
Give me 4,000 in bitter honey. I want 4,000 in bitter something.
I don't deal in digital currency. I have money.
Well, it don't look like you deal in any currency because I ain't got my money.
Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or Apple Pay. Those are the only ways I can.
I don't have those apparatuses.
Yes, you do. It's 2025. Don't tell me you don't have any of those services. It's impossible. And if you don't have them, it's uncivilized, and you got to get a woman in your life.
No. Now I got to get a woman in my life because you owe me $4,000. So what I'm supposed to do? Buy? What woman can I buy for $4,000?
No, I said get a woman in your life so you can get a little bit of structure so I can see your money.
I got structure. I'm plenty structured. I want my money.
How you structure? You don't have Apple Pay.
Easy.
You don't have Venmo. You don't have.
As a matter of fact, you know what I want, Ocho? I want $4,000 on a debit card. One of them government debit cards. EBT credit. That's what I want. EBT debit card. 4K on it. Run me that. I don't want no Western Union. I don't got no Apple Pay. I ain't got no Orange Pay. I ain't got none of that. I ain't got no Venmo. I ain't got no Zelle. I ain't got no PayPal. I don't have none of those apparatus. Okay, everybody knows that.
Okay, do me a favor.
Okay, well, let me see. I'm going to my phone. Where's Apple Pay on my phone, Jordan?
You have a team of people. Can you ask Jordan to ask to set up Apple Pay for you real quick? I'm gonna see your money.
No, I want 4,000 in food stamps. I want them old school books. I want 25. I want 25 $65 books.
Matter of fact, I got somebody out here in Miami get some books for you now. Now, if you're serious,
I don't think they got. I don't even think they are.
You got it.
Jordan trying to find it.
Okay, let me see your money real quick. Cause hey, listen, money out of sight, call the fight, and I don't want to have to jump on you because I jump on you like a chicken on the June bug, man.
Okay, here's my wallet.
Okay, so it's your phone number, right?
Boarding passes. Hold on. Find I got Delta airline passes. And I got Delta Airline and United Airline passes.
Let me know if it's okay to send the money now.
No, it ain't okay. Because I don't know nothing about that. Ocho, hold on. Why you just can't do right by me, man? Can't y'all fit up and do me?
Listen, let me pay my debt. I'm finna send it right now.
I ain't got it, Ocho. I don't have that on my phone. I don't know how to get Apple Pay.
It's already in the phone. It's built into the phone.
It is not built into the phone.
I'm going to see right now.
First of all, it's going to kick it out because I ain't got it.
You know what? You not registered for real because it's not even.
I told you that.
Oh, you were serious?
You thought I was lying?
Set it up real quick so I can see.
I ain't going to be able to do that. Because I ain't got no email. How can I set it up when I don't have email?
Okay, here. This is the deal.
Okay.
This is the deal. Before tonight's show, if you don't have someone on your team set up so I can pay you tonight before tonight's show, and the chat can hear, chat, you've been here for 30, 40 minutes. I've been trying to pay Unc. He refuses to accept my money in the ways that I can deliver the currency in which I have to pay him. Hey, if the show ends and you ain't got your money, then I can't pay you after the night.
Whoa, Ocho, chat, where did you do that at?
I'm trying to pay you.
I don't have email. So in order to set that up, don't you have to have an email account?
Okay, well, give me somebody else's email. That's it.
Why would I do? You just said giving somebody power of attorney is a wrong thing. Now you want me to give somebody so they can get my money.
Listen, but these are people that are part of your team. These are people that you trust. These are people that you confide in. So
I'm Team Shannon.
Huh?
Team Shannon.
All right. Listen. After the night, you're gonna have to get it in blood. Now, it's your choice.
What's that song Beyonce saying? Sweet dreams or beautiful nightmare. I think I'm the sweet dream part. Turn the lights down.
Woo. Hey, Boy, you sure feeling good. I want you to enjoy this moment, though. I want you to enjoy it.
Nobody knows
It won't
the
be like this
trouble.
next week.
What you mean next week? Ocho, I
Won't
ain't
be like-
Ocho, I ain't promised tomorrow.
Right.
What you talking about next week? I ain't promised tomorrow. No,
All right.
no, well, hold on. All that. I heard you. You said football. I said, Ocho, come on, man. No. Okay, Ocho. I'm sorry, Ocho. I'm sorry. First, we want to thank CM Punk for joining us. Go check out tomorrow WWE Raw on Netflix. The action starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time. 38-0.
They ain't even pinch nobody.
They say, she don't
try.
want no puppy. She want a big dog. Went in my pocket and fall a 10 ball.
Matter of fact, you know what I think? Listen, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Chat, what y'all think? And this
Whoa. Oh, that's what she told me. She said, hey. She told me, she said, look here. I need 6 and 2. Height, gotta be a 6. Weight, gotta be a 2.
Uh-huh.
I said, so you want a big dog? I said, okay. Okay. I'm gonna be drunk for the end of the night.
I'm gonna drink with you.
Whoa. I don't drink with people that owe me money because y'all drinking my stash. No.
I'm talking about my water. And listen.
Well, as a matter of fact, why you drinking water?
Huh?
I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna set my alarm just in case. Make sure I don't oversleep.
Hey,
George. Hey, George, just press the code to come in tomorrow. Listen, Do not disturb me.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I don't know why I feel like the Chiefs purposely didn't try and win that game because they didn't want to face the Bengals.
Whoa.
I really think that.
If the Bengals wanted to be in the playoffs, win more games in September, win games in October, win games in November, they up there talking, there are a lot of teams rooting against us. So I want to know, Bengals fans, Bengals players, were you rooting for or against the Broncos? Were you rooting for or against the Dolphins? So in other words, teams rooting against y'all, what were y'all doing today? Were y'all cheering for them? Did y'all want the Broncos to win or y'all want the Broncos to lose? So you was rooting against the team. Did you want the Dolphins to win or do you wanted the Dolphins to lose? So you was rooting against.
Who won the game? The Dolphins or the Jets?
The Jets won.
Okay, I told you the Jets were going to win.
I told you the Broncos were going to win.
The Chiefs purposely did this to sabotage us having the opportunity to go. Now, it is our fault.
You sabotage yourself.
Our destiny should have been in our own hands, and we shouldn't be having to rely on another team to win to allow us to get to where we need to get to. Now, that's our fault.
Hoping y'all wishing on another man's downfall. Oh, Bo, 26 or 29, 321, 4 tubs, 4. Sutton, 596, 47, and Law 47, touchdown. Marvin Mims Jr., 5 for 51, 2 dubs. D-Vale caught that ricochet, 4 for 50. Javonte Williams, 3 for 50. We did a number on y'all. And we ran it 43 times for $158.
The Chiefs didn't even try.
Whoa, why you?
I'm just saying.
I hate when somebody else measure. What did you guys do? Why were you hoping for the Chiefs? I ain't never said I don't root for no other team. If I'm on a team.
Whoa. I didn't say I was rooting for anybody. I just said who was supposed to win the game. They didn't even try.
Did y'all try to win the game against the Patriots the first game of the season?
Yeah, the 22 players that played for the Chiefs today ought to be ashamed of themselves. And when they watch film and you look at the name on the back of that jersey and you look at the abysmal effort and output you put out today, you got 0 points. 0 points in an NFL game. We're supposed to be the best of the best in the world.
Y'all not.
Embarrassing.
All I know is the Broncos won 10 games. They earned the right to be in the playoffs. Y'all didn't win 10 games. Y'all don't deserve to be in the playoffs. That's all I'm saying, Ocho. I ain't mad at you or nothing like that.
What happened when we played your Broncos?
Didn't matter.
I'm asking you, what happened when we played your Broncos?
Y'all won.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Won the battle, lost the war.
I'm just making sure.
Let that sink in. Y'all got a guy that led the league. Y'all got a guy to lead the league in touchdown passes and yards. Had a lead to win. The guy won the Triple Crown and home for the first time in history. Now run tell that. In history, a Triple Crown winner is at home.
Guess where y'all gonna be next week?
I don't know about no next week. I ain't promised next week. I'm talking about right now.
I'm gonna let you have your moment.
You're being quite hostile, Ocho. You're scaring me. I'm really scared right now. Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying. I want you enjoy your moment. You know, no disrespect to anybody in the chat that's a Broncos fan. You know how I feel about you. I tell you all the time, I love you. Regardless of what team you cheer for, regardless of what team you root for, I will always love you and always have been very respectful, never malicious. This is all great fun, you know, in competition for the team that I believe in and played for.
I'm afraid. I'm really afraid, Ocho. I'm really afraid right now. You're scaring me. Calm down, will you?
Yeah.
Just calm down, okay?
In no
it's
way
not that serious, buddy. You know, I'm being serious. I'm really a nice guy, but you're scaring me, okay? Just pay me my money. Just pay me what you owe me. You owe me my money. I bet you, had I lost, I would have paid you.
Actually, if I had lost, if you had lost, I would have said, Unc, you know what? Just zell me half. You ain't got to send me the whole thing.
Guess what? That's something you won't have to say because I didn't lose. So you will have to say, Unc, zell me. Run me mine. Now, I want $4,000 in traveler's check. I want $4,000 in WIC vouchers. I want $4,000 in Buffalo nickels. I want my money. Now let's get on. The Jets defeated the Dolphins 32-20, but the big news came out after the game. Tyreek Hill basically said he wanted out of the Dolphins organization. Let's take a listen to the sound, Ocho.
Oh, whoa.
You know, Snoop did a great job of, you know, filling in whenever he learned the offense, you know, getting us going. But, you know, whenever you're missing, you know, your franchise player, man, it kind of sucks. So I don't even know, bro. You know, this is my first time. I haven't been in the playoffs, man. So, I mean, for me, like I said, man, I just got to do what's best for me and my family, dog. If that's here or that's wherever the case may be, man, I'm finna open that door for myself, dog. As I'm opening the door, like I'm out, bro. You know, so it was great playing here, but you know, at the end of the day, bro, I got to do what's best for, you know, for my career and, you know, what's best, because I'm too much of a competitor to be, you know, just
Does that mean you're
out there.
Mean you thinking about leaving here?
If it is, hey,
Ocho.
He's emotional, He's emotional after a win, understanding he's always been in the playoffs and then having to be home. You know,
He left Patrick Mahomes to go to Tua. What did he think? Now, remember, he was running his mouth. Tua is more accurate than Patrick Mahomes.
Wait, Unc, he's sticking up for his quarterback. Don't do that. Come on, now.
Ocho, you mean to tell me, okay, so you gonna say, oh, yeah, but what you call him is better than Tom Brady. Ain't no sense in doing that. Ain't nobody believe that. Ain't nobody said Tua, plus his injury history, which you knew. But I go to show you, fan, you see, 30 million can't buy you happiness when you're getting your eyes beat in. You play with a quarterback that's injury prone. So you're dependent on if the backup can come in and keep that thing going. What's the one thing about how many games has Patrick Mahomes missed? That's why you factor in all of that when you make a decision like you make. You got the money, but look at them stats. He looking at all them guys that got them stats, Ocho. Tyreek Hill has never not been to the Pro Bowl. Now, when they talk about Ocho, last year the players voted him the #1 player.
Yeah.
What do you think he's going to be this year?
Let's talk about this.
Go ahead, let's talk.
Where can we see Tyreek Hill going? Being that he's put that out there like that, understanding his frustrations and not having the type of season that Tyreek Hill should have, who by all means, regardless of this down season, is still a top 3, top 5 wide receiver in this NFL. Correct?
I don't know what he is.
Hell.
Top 5. What? What top 5 receiver you know requesting a trade?
Now I know. Now we not gonna do this. We not gonna do this on Beyonce's internet. We not gonna do this on Beyonce's internet. Tyreek Hill is not a top 5 player just simply because he had a down year. But come on now. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. With understanding to his injuries, backups, things suffer. He can't throw the ball to himself.
Factor that in when you made that. Tua was hurt before you got there. He was hurt in college. You didn't factor that in. You didn't care. Hold on. Every chance he got, he took a shot at the Kansas City Chiefs. They didn't have to trade him. They traded him with years left on his contract. They offered him money, but they couldn't get to the guarantee.
They were trying to lowball him. Don't do that. They were trying to lowball
him. Ocho, hold on. You remember the year before? They asked him, would he restructure the contract? Tyreek Hill said, nah, once I sign the contract, I sign the contract. Right. Ain't no restructuring. Now, what happened to that a year later? If you sign a contract and you don't restructure in their favor, why should they sign a contract for you in your favor? He said that. I'm just going by what he said. Now, if it's a lie, he said it. We can pull the tapes if you want to. You see what happens? You see what happens when you, Ocho, he didn't have to say Kansas City done right by him. I got fired by CBS. You've never, ever heard me utter a bad word about CBS. Fox let me go. I haven't uttered a bad word. They gave me an opportunity. CBS gave me my first media job on network television, the Tiffany Network. Right. I'm grateful. FS1 gave me a chance to show that I could be more than a football player. I could talk about more sports than just football. Right. I'm forever grateful. That's not what he did with Kansas City. Every chance he got, he took a shot at him. Now look at it.
Hey, hold on.
He should be made to stay his ass in Miami.
Nah, he's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right. But we gonna get it done. But once you put the bait out there like that, teams gonna come and call in there. Team.
I'm gonna lowball you because I know he won't out. Why would I give you what he's worth when I know he won't out? I know you. Look, I know your house about to go in foreclosure. I'm not finna give you what it's worth. I know you need to sell that car. I'm not going to give you what it's worth. You got valuables. You got watches. You got whatever the case may be. Why would I pay you what it's worth when I know you got to get up off it? He's seeing. Think about it. Think about how it would have looked, a 3-time Super Bowl champ. Now, maybe he doesn't have 1,700 yards, but Ocho, what's the difference between 15? You think if Tyreek Hill stayed in Kansas City and instead of having 1,700, 1,800 yards, he had 1,500 yards, do they view Tyreek any differently? They don't. They don't.
I like, you see how you put the bait out there, though, huh? What if he end up back in Kansas City?
I'm sure my homeboy love to have him.
Yeah.
Come back home, tail tucked between your legs, huh? Oh, you see that, Ocho? It's funny how that thing work, ain't it? Sometimes
you got to go back to your ex.
There's no place like home. Isn't that what Doc? Whoa. You think I'm about to let you sneak that in there? Y'all heard it, Chad. You think I'm about to let you sneak that in there? So what you trying to get at, Ocho?
Oh no, I'm just saying. I'm just saying it general.
No, ain't no just. There's no such thing as just. There's always a reason. Nobody just does anything. Do you just sit in your car? Or do you get in your car to go to work? Or do you get in your car to go to the gym? Or do you get in your car to go to the store? Or do you get in the car to go to the airport? There's never just. Right. There's always a reason. Now, again.
I was using the reference. I was just using the reference in general. Sometimes you don't understand what you got until it's gone. So Tyreek, with a great understanding after a short stint here in Miami,
what's gone that you understand, have a better understanding and appreciation for?
Who?
Damn. Can you fly? Let me see you turn your head all the way around. So you ain't no owl, so I ain't talking about you. You.
Right. I mean, you asked the question again. I didn't hear you.
Nah. I said, what have you lost that you realize that it's better home than away?
I wasn't referencing me. We were talking about Tyreek Hill. We were talking about Tyreek.
Okay.
Yeah, you seem to be off track a little bit. I'm not sure where you're going with this.
Hold on. Then Mike McDaniel spoke about Tyreek not playing the fourth quarter. Let's take a listen to what Mike McDaniel had to say.
I was informed that he was unavailable right before a drive. I was not informed that it was a new injury, and I think at that point in time my focus was on the players, and I didn't take the time to go try to figure out more into that. Just there was guys on the field that were competing, and we were trying to win a game, so my focus was there.
That's not a good look, Ocho. That's a horrible look, Ocho. That's what the head coach said. Tyreek Hill took himself out of the game. No different than what Devontae Campbell did. That is absolutely no different.
Said it was an injury.
No. Mike McDaniel just said he was briefed that there was no new injury.
Oh, wait, are you sure that's what he said? I thought he just said.
That's exactly what he said. No, you didn't know. You heard it. You heard it right the first time.
Built up frustration, man. One of the
Whoa.
Listen.
So let me ask you a question. He's frustrated. Do you think he's going to get that check tomorrow? So he's not going to be too frustrated not to get that check. But he's too frustrated to take his ass in the game. You see?
Yeah.
This is why NFL players don't get guaranteed money. This is the argument that those owners use, Ocho. We know it's bull jive, but Ocho, you can't quit, Ocho. Stop. You made excuses for the man when the man told you. Why you do that? Why you make excuses for these guys, Ocho?
Make no excuse.
You just said it was a new injury. Mike McDaniel said he was informed that the man said he was unavailable. And it was, to his knowledge, it was not an injury, a new injury.
No, he said it was a new injury. So you heard it wrong.
Hey, re-rack that sound.
Right, listen to it again.
I was informed that he was unavailable right before a drive. I was not informed that it was a new injury, and I think at that point in time my focus was on the players, and I didn't take the time to go try to figure out more into that. Just there was guys on the field that were.
Now you want to try to make another excuse for him? Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Yeah, I heard at that time he wasn't informed about a new injury, but he was informed about the old one.
Oh, let's move on. I'm not going to get into it about you. The Patriots defeated the Bills 23-16. After the game, Jerod Mayo was informed he would not be returning as the head coach.
Hey, well, see, now we just talked about this. We just talked about this last night, Mike Vrabel, you put up the goddamn avatar with you in your New England Patriots uniform. You knew what that meant. I told you, listen, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. He knew the job was his already. They had been talking. That's tampering. You gave Jerod Mayo 1 year. 1 year is not enough time to do anything in the NFL. Nothing at all.
The question is, that 1 year with those same players, how many games did Coach Belichick win?
Oh, snap.
Those were the same players that Coach Belichick had. They got the third pick in the draft. What draft did they get this year? The fourth pick in the draft. With a lot of the same players, the only difference, they got a quarterback. They drafted a rookie quarterback.
Right, great, yeah. So I have a question. Since Jerod Mayo's leash was so short, being a year, Mike Vrabel comes in. I'm assuming, we're all assuming that Mike Vrabel is going to be the next head coach of the New England Patriots. What's going to happen next? How short is his leash going to be?
It ain't going to be 1 year.
Or does he get a little bit more grace?
Coach Belichick was 5-11, if I'm not mistaken. He got another year. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying there's anything funny. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that's what Coach Belichick got. Jerod Mayo was supposedly handpicked by the Kraft family, mainly Mr. Kraft. And he got 1 year. But I told you last night, he understood that if he didn't hire Mike Vrabel now, he was not going to get a chance to hire him because Mike Vrabel was going to get hired.
He was going to get hired on the coaching cycle.
Yep.
He was definitely getting hired.
Yep.
Damn, man. That's not, listen, the business has always been the business. The game has always been the game. And when it comes to the business, sometimes the business is dirty.
It is.
And the fact that Jerod Mayo, I think, is not as bad for him. He lives in Foxborough. He was already there. He was under Belichick's tutelage. I was just thinking about for family and circumstances of having to pick up and move and leave and stuff like that. But
man, I'm not leaving in no Foxborough. That man ain't gonna live in no Foxborough. He not the coach.
But he's been coaching there for years, Unc. He's been in Foxborough.
I want you to say what you just said. Repeat what you just said to the chat. He's been doing what?
Living in Foxborough.
Doing what?
Coaching.
Okay, so what is he doing now in Foxborough?
Well, he's not. Nothing. He's no longer.
Thank you.
Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
Is it disrespectful? Is it disrespectful for Vrabel to have him on his staff?
Why would I want to be a head coach? I was the head coach, and now I'm gonna be a D coordinator or an assistant on the staff.
I'm asking the question, Unc. You know how the coaching world works. You always keep a job when you're in certain circles. You always keep a job when you are in certain circles. I'm just curious.
Here's the thing. This is not going to be a situation where I don't believe Mr. Kraft will pick anybody on Mike Vrabel's staff. That'll be a Mike Vrabel decision.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't know if I'm the head coach, get fired, and all of a sudden I come back and I'm the defensive coordinator. Right. Now I might go somewhere else and be a D coordinator.
Right.
But I don't know if I could be able to be that there, Ocho. I'm just being honest.
Right. Listen, whoa. And another thing. Now, we don't get the opportunities as often as others. That's why I was saying, if the opportunity presented itself, do you take it or do you sit back and say, no, you know what? I had my time here. My time here is done. I'm going to move on, and hopefully I get a chance somewhere else. Maybe to be a head coach or maybe to do what I do best, and that is be a defensive coordinator.
Let me ask you this. How many years did he get? He did a 3 or 4 year deal.
Man, why are all these lights on, man? I'm not paying this electric bill.
He signed a 7-year deal? Yeah. Ocho.
Yeah.
That man signed a 7-year deal and got 1.
And listen, they got to pay.
No, he signed like a 4-year.
They got to pay that whole thing, right?
No. I think he signed a 4-year deal.
And they got to pay that whole 4 years, right?
Unless he go gets another job and then it's offset. So
right.
whatever they'll make it up.
Right.
College, you don't really have offset. I think it was like a 3 or 4 year deal.
But that hurt, boy. Just think about it, boy.
Well, that should have told him 3 years. Most coaches get 5, 6 now.
That's crazy.
At minimum.
Right. You don't feel bad?
What was it? Matt Rule got like a 6 or 8 year deal when he went to Carolina.
Carolina, yeah. The coaches got it good, boy.
Yeah, Vance Joseph left. He was the head coach. He got fired. He went as a DC.
Yeah.
There was in between. He was a DC.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the Cardinals. Yeah. Came back to the Broncos as a DC.
Right.
Yeah. Could I see that? But no. To be on that staff after being the head coach, nah, I'm good. I'll sit this one out.
Golly.
I think it was a 3-year deal. It had to be. I think it's 3. Yeah, but maybe an option. But that should have gave you a clue because most coaches now are signing 5-year deals. Ocho.
Yeah.
The Commanders beat the Dallas Cowboys. The The Cowboys lose to the Commanders 23-19 after play by Mariota to Terry McLaurin. Excuse me. Jerry Jones saved $550,000 by not playing Cooper Rush today to avoid a snap incentive, but claims he didn't know. Let's take a listen to the sound of Jerry talking after the game.
I didn't even know about it until I read about it. So nothing at all. Those incentives are in there for the team, and we put them in there so that if someone is, in his case, as a backup quarterback, has to play, they've got the financial incentives, but they're usually put in there because of people representing him, and they should be. So he did really earn some pretty serious incentives this year.
Didn't I tell you, Ocho? Chad, didn't I tell y'all Jerry didn't know what the hell he was doing? How you the general manager? You're the one that do the contracts, I thought. Ocho, if you do the contracts, they're put in there. So you mean to tell me an agent can sneak some stuff by somebody? Of course not. The general manager reads over everything. You see what I'm saying, chat? All you have to do is listen to Jerry, and Jerry will really tell you how little he knows about the game.
Yeah. He knew about them goddamn incentives. He knew about them damn incentives. Why in the hell did they just start Trey Lance just for the sake of things the last week of the season? You knew what you was doing. You didn't want to pay that money. We've heard stories like this. This happens all the time.
Yep.
It happens all the time, and this was done purposely. And, to us, to the people in the chat, $500,000 is a lot of money. But when you think about it, to someone like Jerry, you penny pinching. Why you penny pinching?
Well, you see what it cost him. Derrick Henry had more rush yards by himself than the entire Cowboys organization. Cowboys had 1,500 yards rushing and 5 touchdowns. Derrick Henry had 19, 21, and 16 touchdowns. But you thought Zeke was a better option than Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry cost the Ravens 2 years, $16 million. Now they're probably, considering he played so well, they'll probably give him another extra year, probably bump that up to about $12 million. Because I believe Derrick Henry has, at bare minimum, have at least 2 more years in it.
Yeah.
At 2 more, at the level that he might not rush for another 1,900, but can I interest you in 1,500?
Yeah.
Playing with Lamar? Because Lamar hand the ball to him and roll out to the backside, he gonna hold that backside in.
Every time.
Not Derrick Henry bend that thing back, so forth and so on. But this is embarrassing. Jared should stop speaking. He really does, because he makes himself look bad. He really does. He makes himself look awful.
I don't think he cares. He doesn't care.
But he cares. Oh, he absolutely cares. Because privately, when people that he has a relationship with and they say stuff, he reach out. He cares. He absolutely cares.
I know one thing. He knew Cooper Rush had that goddamn incentive in the damn contract. Owners know all that stuff. They know everything. They're briefed on who's to get paid what before a game is happening. What money is supposed to be shelled out. What players need catches, runs, passes, throws, percentages. They know all that. They're briefed on it before those games come up the following week. He knew. That's why the decision was made to bench him, to make sure he didn't hit those incentives.
Yeah. But I honestly, Ocho, Cooper Rush, Trey Lance ain't look too bad.
Nah, he ain't look too bad.
Obviously he got legs. Now we know he got legs, but look, he missed a throw. He had Didell. He tried to aim it and it nosedived on him. But hey, maybe with some refs, look, I ain't saying he about to be Jaden Daniels. I'm not saying he's gonna be any of these guys. I ain't saying all that. Right. But I think he showed me enough.
Right.
That if the Cowboys don't bring him back, somebody else is going to give him an opportunity.
Yeah.
They're going to give him an opportunity. But Marcus Mariota had a 15 of 18, 161, 2 touchdowns. Jaden Daniels was 6 of 12. Cowboys are what we thought they'd be.
Are the Cowboys what we thought they'd be, or the Cowboys are what they've always been?
Both. Okay. 2 things can be true.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully they get things together next year, because I like the Cowboys. I like the Cowboys fans. I like the Cowboys players. I don't like the people that actually run the Cowboys, not personally. I'm just saying the way they do
This
things.
was the first time I think the Cowboys fans come to the realization.
You think they get it?
Yeah, they're not delusional anymore. They realize that Jerry's the issue, and they're not going to go anywhere. This is the first time that I actually think that's what happened.
I think it'll be the same thing next year. Training camp is going to be filled up. Jerry's World, September 9th, whenever the season starts, preseason, Jerry's World is going to be filled up. As long as the money is coming in, nothing is going to stop, nothing is going to change.
Jerry Jones also praised McCarthy, but wouldn't commit to the future. This is what Jane Slater tweeted earlier. Jane, I know Jane, she's come on FS1 Undisputed a couple of times. I love her. When she talks about the Cowboys,
yeah, she knows her business, huh?
Jared Jones kept talking about wanting a coach that would agree to an incentive-based contract. Ocho, I'm not going to give you X, but if you win the division, if you get to the NFC Championship game, you win the Super Bowl. That's not how coaches work. But check this out. But I argue the market pays otherwise. Then he said he didn't want anyone who didn't want to be here. But I argue, but if someone doesn't make you feel like you're wanted, why would you? Make no mistake, there are plenty of coaches who want this job. He's not wrong about coach's job requires a level of ambiguity that he might not subscribe. He might subscribe to, but others struggle to stomach. So in other words, he knows there's only 32 of them, Ocho.
Yeah.
There's only 32 NFL head coaches. The Dallas Cowboys is the most visible, most recognizable pro sports team in all the world. You take those soccer clubs, you take all of them. The Dallas Cowboys is more valuable than all of them. They make more money than all of them. $10.1 billion. That is what they're worth. Jerry knows that. But you see, why the F would I take an incentive-based contract? Considering you get all the control. I don't get no say in the final 53. I get no say in the draft. I get no say in free agency. But you really control my destiny, Ocho.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. And you say it's probably one of the most prominent, coaching jobs there is out there. But who wants to go coach there? Who would want to go? Listen, if you go coach in the circus, you won't be able to tell the difference from the clowns. I said that quote wrong. I said it wrong, but you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
No, who would want to do that?
Ocho, this man said he wanted his coach to take an incentive-based contract.
He's unserious. He's unserious. He's unserious. This is why things are going the way they're going. Very unserious.
Man, Ocho.
He dead serious.
He absolutely serious.
Dead serious. It's almost laughable.
Yeah, until he I'm sorry, players. I can't openly root for the Cowboys.
I'm rooting for the players. I'm rooting for Dak and CD.
I can't. Because it's fruit of the poisonous tree. It's contaminated. Because he owns the team and the things that he's done. Nah.
They're just employed. So
it's called fruit. You know what the fruit of the poisonous tree is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so it's contaminated. I can't. But hey, and I like a lot of the players. I do. Yeah. But I will call their ass out when I think they don't play to the level of the standard that they should be as a player in this league, given their tenure. Absolutely, I'm gonna call them out. Absolutely, but nah, not them. Not with him. Nah, I'm good. Ocho, Mike Evans extends his 1,000-yard streak, matches Jerry Rice all time. Instead of taking a knee to run out the clock, the Buccaneers won one last play to get Mike Evans $3 million bonus. It was Mike Evans' 11th straight 1,000-yard season.
Live. That's live. Now you see the difference? You see the difference?
I wonder if that GM knew that. You think that GM knew that Mike Evans needed the
doggone right they knew it because they talked about it on TV before it even happened. Mike being able to reach his incentive, the $3 million incentive. Yes, the GM knew. He understood. He was going to make sure Mike got it. No, that's the difference.
I love it. I love it.
That's the difference.
I love it. I love when teams reward their players. Mike Evans has been nothing but a model citizen for Tampa. He had an opportunity to possibly leave for greener pastures and free agencies. He took less money because his family was there. He's been great in the community, and he's like, you know what? I want to be a one helmet guy.
Oh yeah.
And they rewarded him for that loyalty. They've been loyal to him. He's been loyal to them. He's been nothing but a great player and a great ambassador for that organization. And this is how it should be. When someone have rewarded you with their play and their loyalty, I believe a team should pay that back. Not all teams do this. A lot of times loyalty only goes one way. It normally goes player to team, and the team never reciprocates that loyalty to the player like it's been reciprocated. Because even Tom Brady, y'all talk about Tom Brady did all that. At the end of the day, what did the Patriots do?
Hey. It's a dirty game. The game is the game. Business.
Mike Evans, congratulations. One of the great receivers in NFL history. 11 straight seasons of 1,000 receiving yards. We thought that record was in jeopardy, Ocho. Remember he pulled his hamstring? He missed 3 games. But Baker said, bro, come on back. I got you. So, Mike, congratulations. Very well deserved. 11 straight seasons of 1,000 yards. Only Jerry Rice has more, 14.
That's live.
The Eagles defeated the Giants 20-13. Chatter around the league. Joe Showing will remain with the Giants, but Brian Daboll is out. Ocho, do you agree? Should Mara have just cleared house?
You know what? With no quarterback, you know what's gonna happen, right?
Who's the quarterback who's the GM that paid the quarterback?
Yeah.
Who was the GM that got rid of Saquon?
Yeah.
Who was the GM that drafted Evan Neal? Who was that GM?
Yeah, you're right. But listen, I'm saying firing Brian Daboll and you're bringing in someone new, and you bringing them in. You're bringing in someone new to the exact same situation, because until you resolve the quarterback issue, it's going to be the same cycle repeating itself in the next 2 to 3 years until you get a quarterback in there that you continue to build a team around.
Hold on. Is that the coach job or the GM's job?
The GM.
Okay, so why is the coach going and the GM staying? Because he picked those players.
Well, you're preaching to the choir. You're preaching to the choir, but usually when you're in a position of power, you get to call the shots and do what you want to do. When you make mistakes, you don't have to take no accountability.
Put that up on somebody else, huh?
There it is. There it is. And that is exactly what they're doing. Well, you know what? I didn't do this right, but you know what? I'm going to fire you. It's your fault.
The Giants, look, the only thing the Giants have, Malik Neighbors is legit. 109 catches, the second most in a rookie season. Brock Bowers broke that record later. I think he had like 110. He almost broke the record for most catches by tight end. He finished just a little short of Zach Ertz's record of 116. Malik Neighbors, that touchdown catch and run that he had, sensational.
Yeah.
They got plenty of money. I'm trying to get a quarterback. Maybe you need a stopgap. Now, that doesn't stop me from drafting one, but in the meantime, do I go out and do I pay a Sam Darnold?
Oh, whoa. Stop right there. Minnesota is not letting Sam Darnold get up out that building. I can tell you that right now.
Okay. The man, he traded Leonard Williams. Remember Leonard Williams? Had a heck of a season in Seattle. Yeah. Remember? The man gave up 2 first-round picks. In Brian Burns and the Giants.
Brian Burns came from Carolina to the Giants, right?
But somebody offered 2 first round. So, hold on. What did he give up to get Brian Burns? They didn't give up too much. But here's the thing: Carolina held that up because somebody had 2 first rounders on the table for him, and they rebuffed that only to take a second and a fifth. So, but it's just some thing. It's just stuff that. It was just stuff that the general man. I don't know how he keeps his job. And Brian Daboll. I'm not an advocate for Brian Daboll,
Right.
but I'm definitely not an advocate for the general manager that was terrible. That's been terrible, just awful. The Bears did something they haven't done, Ocho, since 2018.
Oh yeah,
they defeated the Packers on a walk-off 51-yard field goal, 24-22. Green Bay was right to play for the 6th seed in Week 18, but leaving the game with injury. Christian Watson with a knee, Jordan Love with an elbow. Scary times in Green Bay. You have to wait. There was no diagnosis after the game, so we'll have to wait. I'm sure they're going to get MRIs tomorrow. Watson looked like a non-contact. It didn't look good. It did not look good, Ocho. Jordan Love, elbow. He left the game, did not come back. Caleb Williams, 21-29, 148, a touchdown. DJ Moore, 9 catches, 86 yards, and a touchdown. Keenan Allen had 3 for 25. Malik Willis, 10-13. Bro, Malik, if you want to play a long time in the NFL, you better see that free release safety to hit you in your damn chest. Now, you lucky that was a safety. What if that was a linebacker, Ocho?
Ooh, it wouldn't have been nice. That wouldn't have been nice.
How you not see that?
You didn't see it. You know when the game is moving,
Ocho, I'm a right-handed quarterback.
Right.
That guy hit me in my face. Do you know how hard it is for a guy to get a shot? That ain't a block. Yes, you right-handed. That guy hit you in your face, not your back. The left side is your blind side. You a right-handed quarterback. Ocho, did he not hear the line? It looked like they liz the call. Man of the line of scrimmage is your guy. You got to throw hot off him. He never saw him.
Did the receiver ran the hot route?
He didn't even look to see. He did, Ocho. I'm just being honest. You remember early in his rookie season, Justin Fields got caught with a shot just like that. They knocked his helmet off.
Yeah, I remember that.
You don't want to take too many of those shots. Not no clear shot like that. You're going to get enough hits in your back. You throw the ball, Ocho, and they get you at the last second. Bro, you don't want to make a living taking crash dummy shots.
Like that. Yeah.
As we was talking to CM Punk, I mean, you're like, okay, this is an opportunity. Hey, the Bears showed me a little something today.
Yeah.
Ocho, it wasn't great. They only had a little over 200 yards. 230, 240. But Caleb Williams was 21 of 29. Okay, that's good enough. He made some throws. Sometimes I think he tries to throw too much off balance, but the throw that he had to DJ Moore was off balance, changed arm angles. But I think with the right coach, I think they could. I think they got talent on the offensive side of football.
I was just getting ready to say that. You get the right coach in there, with him, boy, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. You can see Caleb Williams gives you hope. Caleb Williams gives you promise, based on what you can do. Again, I say it about quarterbacks all the time. He plays good in spurts, but you can see the potential. Let him get the right coach in there and watch what happens.
Ocho.
Yeah.
Panthers defeated the Falcons in overtime. Bryce Young does it. They walk it off 44-38. Bryce Young accounts for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cinco.
3 passing, 2 rushing, As they beat the Falcons 44-38 in OT, Falcons missed the playoffs. I think Carolina found a quarterback of the future. They had him all along.
Absolutely.
Guys started making plays. If you go back and look at that game, look at them guys making plays. Coker made some hell of a plays. Adam Thielen guys made tough catches today. Ocho, that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
Guys have to make, you have to make tough catches for a guy. Damn, the guy can't put it between the numbers all the time.
Yeah. Just is anywhere in the vicinity. Just put it in the area.
Help him out. Especially you got a young quarterback. He's struggling. Make some tough catches. Let him get some confidence.
Mm-hmm.
He was 25 of 34, 251, 3 touchdowns. Michael Penix Jr. had an outstanding day and a losing effort. He was 21 of 36, 312, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Bijan Robinson had a monster day running the football. 28 rushes, 170 yards, 2 TDs. They ran the ball 36 times, 227. Drake London, monster day. 10 catches, $187, 2 TDs, 18 targets. Ray McLeod had 4 for 66. Kyle Pitts had 3 targets, 2 catches, 15 yards. They're a couple of players away. I think Carolina, look, I'm not saying they're about to be Detroit. They're about to switch this thing around. Yeah. But I know they got their quarterback. Now get him a little offensive line. Look, they did a great job. He got no sacks. Protect him a little better. Get a couple of offensive linemen.
Hey,
keep building.
What? If they get them, I ain't saying if they get I'm not saying there is one out there like a Jamar Chase, a Justin Jefferson, like a Malik Neighbors.
Yeah.
I'm talking about one of them, like Brian Thomas Jr., one of them type, like that boy. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I absolutely know what you're trying to say.
Man, listen. Stop playing.
Because I like Bryce Young. Yeah, he's frail. Yeah, he's 5'10". Yeah, he's thin. Ocho, he's never gonna be 220. So stop saying if he gained weight. He not. That's not his frame. His frame can't carry 220.
Yeah. And
that's like trying to put a 18-wheeler motor in a Volkswagen.
There's no point. What is 220 gonna do and help with his skill set? His
game. Nothing. You like to him to gain a little weight, see if he can gain 10 pounds, Ocho, because he looked like he about 180, Ocho. You want to take some of that. You want some cushion to take some of them blows.
Punishment, yeah.
But he's not gonna be.
No,
he's not gonna be. He's not gonna be an overly large man. That's not his frame. So we can stop that. But the Panthers win the final game of the season, 44-38 in overtime. Bryce Young, 5 touchdowns, 3 passing, 2 rushing. You have to feel good with what you saw with Bryce Young today. Those young receivers stepped up defensively. Look, they gave up, but they got to stop when they needed it. And here we are. Yeah. Bryce Young did it. The Cardinals defeated the 49ers 47-24. Kyler ends the season with a 4-touchdown day. Is Kyler? Ocho, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you keep Kyler, try to build, or what are you going to do with Kyler?
Well, you keep Kyler Murray. What you mean?
Okay.
Yeah, you keeping that. You keeping Young Bull. Young Bull is nice.
You think Kyler's happy in Arizona?
Damn, that's a good question, huh? I would think so. You have a okay offensive line. You got James Conner. You got Marvin Harrison Jr. I mean, do you really? You look at the landscape of the NFL. Any other team that you can go to? Any other team you can go to? Where you gonna go,
huh? I like him. He played extremely well today. 25 of 35, 242, 4 touchdowns. Trey McBride got another touchdown. 7 for 65, 1 touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., 5 for 63, 1 touchdown. Dort, 4 for 47, 2 touchdowns. Zay Jones, I think that's Zay Jones, 4 for 46. They were out James Conner, but they ran the ball 27 times for 151. Joshua Dobbs didn't play bad, turned the ball over. They got to cut down the turnovers. 29 of 43, 326. Ricky Pearsall, 6 for 69 on the touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk had a touchdown. But when you turn the ball over 3 times, you're probably going to lose the game, especially when you play on the road. And 49er defense. All I know is Steve Wilkes. They did defense didn't look like that when they had Steve Wilkes call the play. That's all I'm saying. I look. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I know Kyle. I've been knowing Kyle since he was this tall.
Yes, sir.
Love the Shanahan, but I'm just saying. Sometimes, hey, you keep what you got. The Chargers defeated the Raiders 34-20. Jim Harbaugh 11-6 in the regular season. They travel. They're the 5 seed, right? They're the 5 seed. So they play Houston. They could win that game, Ocho.
Yeah,
they absolutely could win that game.
They could win that game, and also we could see a very, very good game from C.J. Stroud as well.
Yes.
So it depends on what quarterback we see from C.J. Stroud.
This could definitely be a scoring game, Ocho. I can see this game being a 30, a 31, easy, 28, 31, 34, 34, 33, some type of game like that. Justin Herbert was 26-36, 346, 2 touchdowns. They ran the ball 35 times for 137. Quentin Johnson, 13 catches.
Had a day, boy.
A $186. Ladd McConkey, 5 for 95. Disley, 5 for 42. J.K. Dobbins had 18 rushes, 63 yards. Justin Herbert had 4 rushes for 42 yards. He had a long of 41. Mm-hmm. Haskins had 12 for 33. So they basically had almost 500 yards of total offense. Jacoby Myers, 9, 123 a touchdown. Brock Bowers, 4 for 50. It's hard to win without a coach. Without a quarterback, Ocho.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn who you coach. Did you see Coach Belichick? Go check Coach Belichick's record without a quarterback. Don Shula had all those wins. Don Shula, let me tell you who Don Shula quarterbacks were. Y'all might have heard of him. Johnny Unitas.
Oh, yeah.
Bob Greasy.
Oh, yeah.
Dan Marino. Have y'all heard of any of those quarterbacks? Oh, you have?
Yeah. And they wasn't no slouches either now.
Yeah. All first ballot Hall of Famers.
Real deal.
Okay. So you guys have heard of it. But, man, look, John Harbaugh is going to get some serious coach of the year consideration. Now, I think Kevin O'Connell is going to win the award going 14-3 with Minnesota, and he did it with a quarterback that many didn't expect to play. I don't care what y'all say, Minnesota. If they thought Sam Darnold was going to do this, they would not have drafted a quarterback. Right. Exactly. So we can put that to bed. But Jim Harbaugh, it normally takes him like a year
to get it going.
He turned it around a lot sooner than people anticipated. We knew the turnaround was going to happen because the turnaround has happened every place that he's been.
Right.
There's no denying his track record. You go back and look at San Diego. You go back and look at Stanford. You go look at 49ers. You go look at Michigan. The turnaround is going to happen. And it happened. So congratulations, Chargers. Going to the playoffs. Congratulations, Coach Harbaugh.
Yeah.
The Colts defeated the Jags 26-23 in overtime. Pat McAfee's suite was empty at today's game. The Colts are retaining Shane Steichen and GM Chris Ballard per Jim Irsay. P-Mac has been very outspoken.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the culture. Some of the players, they've been outspoken. They didn't like the critique that P-Mac has offered. P-Mac is Pat McAfee. I call him P-Mac. P-Mac has offered, and they've kind of been going back and forth. So Joe Flacco was 23 of 40, 264, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Jonathan Taylor, 34 rushes, 177 yards. Mac Jones was 20 of 32, 225, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Brian Thomas Jr., Ocho, 7 catches, $103. He was sensational. Again, But I think the thing is, like, what I had to do, Ocho, is I had to divorce myself from it.
Right.
When you with an organization and you want the best for it, and you see guys not playing, and you become like, I was like, bro, I gotta stop because it's taking its toll on me. And that's how P-Mac is. P-Mac gonna have to divorce himself from that because he's gonna give himself an ulcer because he cares the team that he played for. And he's big in the community. P-Mac gives back, and he just wants what's best for the organization. And it's just hard when he doesn't think the players are playing or doing the right thing that's conducive for winning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand. I understand where he's coming from, especially when you play for an organization. I'm not sure how long he played there, but I totally get where he's coming from. Now, obviously, I mean, on my end, on your end, you've never had to really to say anything when it came to the Broncos players or when it came to the Ravens players because they've always given their all, just in general. When it comes to my Bengals, hell, I mean, outside of us having, playing bad defense, throughout the entirety of the season, outside of the back half, I don't criticize them, too much.
No.
But Pete Mac, like, hey, he got them boys hot, boy.
Yeah, he got them hot.
He got them boys hot.
For me, I just I say what I said. I'm done with it. I'm not going back and forth with no players.
Right.
I'm not jealous of y'all. I don't care what y'all think. My job is to critique and analyze. And, I'm very passionate about what I do. Right. I don't take no malicious shots at you. I'm not talking about what you may or may not do off the field, unless, like, obviously sometimes we have to talk about guys getting DUIs or doing things like that, Ocho.
Right.
But other than that, even if I know something, I keep it to the football aspect of it because I don't feel it's my fair. I'm not an investigative journalist, or I'm not a tabloid journalist where I'm salacious details or things like that. So it's tough when you want the team to win so bad, and you think guys, the team is not holding guys accountable, and the guys are not being accountable.
Right. Kind
of goes hand in hand. You should be professional. Sometimes everybody's not going to always be professional, but when they're not, that's when you step. That's when an organization, leaders, coach, step in and says, "Okay, this is what's required. This is what we expect you to do." But whatever reason that hadn't happened, Ocho. So P-Mac said what he said, and a lot of the players didn't take too kindly to that. Now it's time for our last segment of the evening. It's time for Q and A. JPS_world said, Ocho gonna need a G-Wagon to get all those Buffalo nickels to Unc. LOL. Big fan. You guys complete my evening every night. JPS, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, Ocho, you ain't gonna be able to put the Buffalo nickels in that Ferrari.
Listen, you don't want that money, Unc, man. You don't want that money.
I do. I want it. I want to get me some chrome heart jeans. I want to get me a chrome heart puffer. I want to get me a Richard Mille.
Hold on. Listen, if you want some chrome heart stuff, I got my dude working the design just here in Miami. His name is Arthur. Ask for him. Boom, there you go. He got you.
Okay, what about that Richard Mille?
Huh?
What about that Richard Mille?
Oh, the Richard Mille store is right.
It ain't Richard Mille, it's Richard Mille.
Okay. However you want to say it. It's in Brickell. There's a Richard Mille store. I can see the guy's information. I have his card.
Okay.
You treat yourself because I know you like watches.
What about the Ferrari?
That's old. I've been had
it.
It
ain't old.
Yeah, it is. Oh, that's
there it is right there. What happened to saving?
I do save.
No. You said Ocho is the attraction. He doesn't need a Ferrari. He doesn't need a Lamborghini. I drive a smart car.
I don't. If you notice, I put on clothes. It was a date night. I went on a date with this chick.
Okay. Chrome Hearts puffer vest, $6,900. Chrome Heart jeans, $10,500. Richard Mille, $300K. Air Force Ones, $115,000. What model Ferrari is that? F90?
F8.
Oh. So we go $350,000. Huh. Interesting. Guy that
Unc,
saves.
yeah, I do save. So I can listen. You're not used to seeing me do this, but because I've saved over the years, because I am financially conscious, I can treat myself occasionally and pull a move like this, 12 years removed from the game of football.
Okay. I'm just
And
saying.
not
I
and
mean, when
listen,
I
and
wanted
not
to
blink
treat myself, you told me no.
and not blink an eye. No,
I told you, huh?
I told you don't be flying on no goddamn private for 50,000. Now that's
Hold on.
different.
That's 6 trips with the Richard Mille. That Ferrari's 350. That's 700. That's another 6 trips. And I can do a round trip with the Chrome Hearts outfit. So yeah, I'm good.
You know what? You could thank Nightcap because Nightcap, you know, they Nah,
Zeus said everyone's personal life.
Hey, that's old money, man. That's old money.
Zeus, everyone's personal life is for the internet except Unc. Ocho lady cheated. We talked about that. Damn, I don't know who did that. Travis girl went on LBJ jersey and all, and he talked about that. Now we got F off, address the elephant in the room. You're trending on Twitter. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Guys, the news of the day, absolutely, it doesn't. What y'all want me to say?
That ain't got nothing to do with us.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with me. So there's nothing to address. I don't know why everybody if you notice, everybody's posted it. They got me. In the 42 pages, it don't mention nothing about Shannon Sharpe did anything. But y'all want to get clicks. So y'all mention me.
Right. Yep, ain't got nothing to do with us.
TS Cowboys detail service. Are the Lions a team to beat in the playoffs? And you should get Sade for an interview this year. I wish we can get Sade. I don't remember last time I've seen Sade with an interview. I think the NFC Championship game is going to be between the Lions and the Eagles.
Ooh, who you got? Who you got?
If you make me pick right now, I would take the Eagles.
Yeah,
I would.
Okay. I like it. I know.
Fire Marshal Bill said, from 0-16 to running out of the end zone from bags on our head and calling our coach a clown for biting kneecaps. Y'all ain't making fun of us now. Fire Marshal Bill, you guys got the turnaround has been nothing short of miraculous.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned it, 0-16, the bag on your head. To Dio, I'm sorry, you had a very bad moment. But what they've been able to do, to turn it around last year, went to the NFC Championship game. Seems like they're the team to beat, or one of the two teams to beat this year in the NFC. Yeah, Fire Marshal, you guys, y'all doing the thing. Y'all doing the thing. And I'm like I said, I don't really know anybody for the Lions. I don't. Obviously, you know the players, but I don't know anyone. I don't think I've met any of these guys personally. But I'm happy for Barry. I'm happy for Megatron. I'm sure they wish they could have had this kind of talent surrounding them to give them an opportunity to play for a Super Bowl. But hey, it happens when it happens. But congratulations to the Detroit Lions, #1 seed in the NFC. DeJuan Hines, congrats to the Lions, but why are their fan base so weird? They act like they've been winning for decades, and you can't even compliment or criticize them without them saying you're a hater or a bandwagon fan. That's what happens. I mean, you're right. They haven't won a whole lot.
I hate bringing up the past though.
Yeah,
we living in the now. What the Lions are doing right now, it's special. It's special, especially for a coach to be able to come in and turn the franchise around that damn fast. That fast. And then we ain't talking about just coming in and just winning a few games here, a few games there. We talk about they damn near running the table. But the Lions only lost 2 games this year, Unc.
yeah.
Man, they only lost 2 games this year. And then the fashion in which they win. They out there running stuff you run on at the Turkey Bowl on Thanksgiving with your homeboys on the phone. Like that, I mean,
Yep.
They make the game of football exciting, man. They win in a different type of fashion, an entertaining fashion. Then you have a coach who's on the sideline with his nuts in the goddamn wheelbarrow, You know, like
Yeah.
fourth and 20. God damn it, we going for it. Let's go.
Yeah. And I think you're right, Ocho. And I think the thing is they can win a multitude of ways. We see them turn the ball over 5 times, still win a game. We see them getting the shootouts and win a game. They can win the games in a multitude of ways. They can run it. They can throw it. They can put pressure on you and stifle you defensively, as we see Minnesota, a very high-powered offense. And guess what? They shut them down.
That pressure.
So congratulations to the Lions, headed to the playoffs for the 2nd consecutive year. Tim Lee, Ocho, the reason Unc and others give the Bengals fans such a hard time is because the Bengals players and their fans talk so much. It ain't nothing. It's historically a bad franchise. It is. Because all you guys, the Bengals we're talking about, the AFC runs through us. How?
Whoa. The Bengals are out of the playoffs. Why are we still talking about us? Why we're not in it. But for some reason,
y'all were never in it.
Coming up.
You was talking. Y'all were never in the playoff contentions. Y'all, I told you. I said, Ocho, y'all don't control your own destiny. Y'all gotta hope. Well, I hope Miami loses. I hope the Broncos loses.
Right.
See, the Broncos, they had to do no hoping. Win the game and win.
Well, I told you what happened. You understand how good and how dangerous we were towards the end of the season. The Kansas City Chiefs purposely laid down so there was no opportunity or chance that they would have to face it again. Because
why am I going to run risk? Why am I going to run risk injury to benefit y'all? So I get Patrick Mahomes hurt. Then what?
I didn't say anything about Patrick Mahomes playing. I said
you thought. Hold on. You thought I told you this. I told you once they beat Pittsburgh, they were resting the final game.
Right. No.
You talk about Carson Wentz. He's been a starter. He'll find a way. He was terrible.
I thought he would have found a way, but he didn't. He didn't. It's all good, though. We'll see you next year. Matter of fact.
Whoa.
Hold on. Matter of fact, I ain't going to see you next year. I'm going to see y'all after next week. We gonna meet in Cancun. Matter of fact, I'm going to book y'all a flight. I'm going to book y'all a flight from Buffalo straight to Cancun. Or what y'all want to go, Jamaica or the Bahamas? Which one?
Whoa.
I'm just asking you.
Whoa, why are you like this, Ocho? This is so unnecessary.
I'm just asking you, which one you want? Because I hope you don't think y'all finna go into Buffalo and beat Superman.
Oh, you the same guy that said that Kansas City was gonna beat us today. Were you not that guy?
What?
Oh, and you see how y'all offense moved when T. Higgins got hurt? Y'all better not let T go. How y'all gonna play? How y'all have a $30 million receiver, a $55 million quarterback, and a $40 million receiver? Oh, and Hendrickson led the NFL in sacks again. Ooh, he gonna command a big payday. Are you sure?
Why are we talking about the Bengals right now? We're not in the playoffs. Let's talk about the Broncos. Y'all won tonight, but y'all will be home next week.
Hey, Dirty.
The celebration is going to be.
Ocho owe me money. He won't pay. I said, hey, Dirty. Ocho pay my money. It's getting ugly. I need that, Ocho.
Hey, I've been trying to pay you I've been trying to pay you for the past.
You ain't been trying to pay me. You ain't been trying to pay me hard enough. Ocho, if I raise up from here, now I got my money. It's gonna be trouble.
Anybody in the chat want this 4,000 that Unc owe? Man, let me know.
What you mean I owe Unc O? Who Unc O?
I mean that I owe Unc.
Ocho.
Matter of fact, double or nothing. Bet that 4,000 on you. Bet that 4,000.
Listen, your team was the Bengals. My team is the Broncos. Whoa.
I'm going for the Bills. Bet that double or nothing. Double or nothing.
No.
Yeah, scared money don't make no money. What you trying to do?
I made money. I got $4,000. Now you need to run me that, Ocho. Y'all see this man? Now, he don't even like the Bills. He want to bet on another team to do something that his team couldn't do, which was get in the playoffs. Ain't that a shame?
Hey, we beat y'all, though. That's all that matter. We beat y'all.
Yeah, no. What did that get you?
We beat y'all.
What did that do get you?
It don't matter. We beat y'all.
We got more wins than y'all. We in the playoffs.
We'll see next year.
Whoa, man, why we
Oh,
gotta wait that long?
Matter of fact, hold on. We'll talk about this in Cabo next week. We'll talk about this in Cabo.
I gotta wait that long. I gotta wait next year for the Bengals to get to the playoffs.
Come again?
I gotta wait till next year for the Bengals to make the playoffs.
Unless you play Madden, yeah.
Did y'all make the playoffs last year? Damn.
Did y'all make the playoffs last year?
Who talking about last year? You see what you just did? You don't want to
you just asked you just asked me a question. Did y'all
You
make
said
the
you didn't want
playoffs
to talk
last
about that. I don't like talking about old stuff. Whoa. Dr. Frankie L. Bellamy, Doc. Happy New Year, Doc. It is so good to see a chat from you. And hey, fam, what's good? As a Cowboy fan, I'd like to officially apologize for whatever that was on the field today. Y'all been what the elephant left on the showground all year. Y'all know what the elephant left on the showground. Doc, I like you, but I'm not disappointed by this result. I don't think anybody is. Tyron said, "What's up, Unc Ocho? Houston, Texas fans here. Do y'all think Tyreek would be a good Tyreek would listen? Everybody's gonna ask is Tyreek. Tyreek is a good fit anywhere. The question is, what is the compensation if the Dolphins part ways? What is the compensation that they're looking to get? Now they're going to look to get the compensation that they gave up to get him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, 30 million. I think he's making 30 million. He's probably got 4 years left on that deal. 30 million a year, probably $120 million. That's not a lot of money for a guy like Tyreek.
Yeah. I hope things work out and he stay. Cooler heads will prevail.
Ocho, he doesn't want to stay because he knows his quarterback is injury prone and his future is tied to the quarterback. And I told you, Huntley is no, Ocho.
I don't like you talk about my team because I don't sit here and talk about Bo Nix. When I talk about Bo Nix,
they don't talk about we're the playoffs. Why you talking about Bo?
Hold on. When I do talk about Bo Nix, I praise him. I talk about how good he is, how stellar his players.
That man was 26 or 29 for 321 and 3 tubs. How can you not praise him?
Hold on. I would praise him all season long. You didn't hear me.
You should. He's a rookie.
I'm not talking about this
10
game.
wins. This many. Hold on. I know y'all ain't got no rookie quarterback. Who the quarterback in Cincinnati?
Joe Burrow.
And y'all didn't get 10 wins? And we got 10 wins with a rookie? Imagine if Bo had Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase would be in the playoffs.
Oh, man. Hey, stop playing my team, man.
Man, both of your teams missed the playoffs.
That's
both of my teams in the play. Ocho, you noticed that? Both of your teams missed the playoffs. Both of my teams in the playoffs.
That's fine. You know what? It's one of those years. And it's like life. Life has obstacles and it has hurdles. And this is one of the hurdles that we happen to stumble over this year.
And if you notice, the Ravens win the Super Bowl in 12-year increments. 2000, 2012, 2024.
I like that. I like it. Who did
whoa,
that?
Whoa. We don't need you to like anything. You're Bengals. Bengals and Ravens don't get along. Birds do not like cats.
I like Lamar Jackson.
Whoa. Stop this.
He from Florida. That's all. Zay
He
Flowers.
plays for the Ravens.
Zay Flowers. He from Florida. They from home.
We put that to the side. We're Ravens. Play like a Raven.
I'm able to separate the two.
You ain't got no choice. AJ Zamora. Sup, Unc Ocho.
Who they?
When they gonna make the playoffs again? When they gonna make the playoffs again? Never.
Next year.
And y'all stole the chant. Y'all stole the Saints chant. Because they the who that. Y'all talking about who they.
We had our chant way before them. I would give you a history lesson, but I'm not gonna go there right now.
Y'all ain't even know nothing. Y'all been bad. The Bengals been bad. Ocho, y'all been bad for a long, long time. Y'all need to stop this notion that y'all been good. You haven't.
We've had
You
seasons.
haven't.
We've
Now you
had-
got the potential to do something. Potential means you ain't done ish yet. That's what potential means. You haven't done ish.
We'll be there. Don't worry about it.
Beware.
Keep on laughing.
Y'all, hold on. Y'all do know in order to get there, Lamar Jackson owned the Bengals.
Listen, I don't want to.
Own them.
We'll see. I'm gonna let y'all finish the season out.
Ocho,
All due respect.
y'all got practice on Monday, Tuesday this week?
Who? I don't play no
Bengals.
more. I'm retired.
The Bengals. They got practice. What time practice?
What they practicing for?
I mean, looking at y'all, look like y'all didn't practice none this year. I was asking that. What y'all practicing for? Vincent R. said Unc Ocho used to say the word. Used to say he would tell Chris McAllister his routes because he knew he couldn't stop him. With their play on defense, you used to bully because you knew they couldn't stop you. All of them.
Yeah, I used to bully Ray.
Oh, Lord have mercy. You
I
ain't
used to
bullied nothing.
I used to bully Ed Reed. I used to bully Suggs. You know? Be in their head, talking the whole game. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing
Did
with
y'all
me.
ever beat the Ravens?
Yeah, all the time. Look at my numbers.
Y'all ain't beat the Ravens.
Listen, I can't control the team's outcome. I can control my individual performance against said team. Now
Yeah.
that I can do.
I know I lost one game against the Bengals. One
I wasn't there.
I
wasn't there.
One game.
I wasn't
we played
there.
them. Let's see. We played them in 91. And we played them in. We played them when you was there. You was there in 02. And we beat y'all.
You didn't? That's when Prime was there, right?
We beat y'all in 02.
Prime was
I
there?
was with the Broncos.
Broncos. I don't remember that game, huh?
Don't worry about it. You didn't do nothing. I wouldn't blame that. I think you had one catch. I wouldn't remember it either. But you caught that L. Go look it up.
I probably wasn't playing yet.
Oh, you were playing? Were you on the team?
Yeah, I was on the team, but I probably wasn't playing yet. That was my rookie year.
Sheldon Pope said, Unc, what are your thoughts on Bulls retiring D Rose number?
That's
Youngest
last.
MVP ever. You just always think, what could have been? Had the injuries not happened, what could have been? I think it's a great thing. I don't think they got a whole lot of players' numbers retired. I think Bob Love, I think Jerry Sloan, obviously Mike, Scotty. I'm not. Other than that, I really don't know a whole lot of Bulls players other than, Love and Jerry Sloan and MJ, Scotty. But D Rose going up there, he's a Chicago kid, went to Simeon High School. So, congrats, D Rose. Brandon, hey guys, want to clarify what I was saying yesterday. At my job, we were doing Secret Santa. And my crush, Secret Santa, and I was my crush, Secret Santa. I bought her a $17 necklace from Amazon with her name on it. I was thinking outside of the box. That younger coworker, he thinking about that box.
Yeah.
He thinking inside the box.
Yeah.
You thinking outside the box.
Yeah,
He thinking about the box.
Man, if you don't go snatch that chain, I told you what to do now. I told you what to do. Don't do that. Don't leave with no money. Don't leave with no gifts. No, you have to have a great understanding. If it's not being reciprocated, don't start that gift buying shit. Don't do that. Don't do that because she's gonna be with you all for all the wrong reasons, even if it is only a $17 necklace.
Come here. Hey, Teddy, go. Oh, you okay? Here.
You think Teddy a Broncos fan?
Yep. As a matter of fact, he gonna have one of his Broncos sharp jerseys. He got custom sharp jersey. He'll have it on. Look at Teddy PJs. How your leg come out these PJs, buddy?
He don't talk?
Yeah. He said Broncos won, Bengals didn't. How you been, buddy? You snoring in the mic? You snoring in the mic? Hold on. We're so glad you're a good little boy. Mr. Teddy Bear. Ocho, you know what that is? You know what that means, right, Ocho?
What?
Show's over. We
Who they?
You got what? You got two more?
Who they?
Hold on. I mean, the show's about to be over. Y'all season is over. The time has come.
The end is near.
Baby Pluto _N. I know karma can be a B, but until they take that victory lap, you deserve this moment. Ocho, run that 4K. So the striped kitty cat go into next season with some good luck. Nah, they not.
You don't need good luck. We'll see y'all next year. We're gonna let Unc have your little moment. Enjoy your little portier, because next week, when we on the show next week, oh boy, you better be ready. Boy, you better be ready. You better be.
Cal Simpson said,
Hey,
Uncle
I'm
Ocho,
gonna have on the Josh Allen jersey and all.
Whoa. Why you wearing somebody else? I don't do that. Now, I got the Ravens helmets back there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I got two teams in the playoffs, right?
Okay. Oh, so you gonna jump off
Whoa, what you mean jump off? What you mean jump off? If you go back and look at the Ravens of 2000, I was on the team that originally won the Super Bowl. Don't do that, Ocho.
All right. Okay.
Cal Simpson said, Uncle Ocho, longtime fan since before lobster and condoms. If Campbell wins Detroit in Super Bowl, do y'all think he would leave his house door wide open and not get robbed? How far would they go to honor him? Well, if he wins the Super Bowl in Detroit, they better build a statue. With all the long suffering that Detroit has had, and to win a Super Bowl after all what that city has gone through,
right?
He ain't got to pay for nothing. You know what, Ocho?
Rightfully so.
What currency is the yen or the kwan or the ruble?
The who?
The ruble.
I live in the States. I don't know.
I want you to get me I want foreign money.
Nah, what you need foreign money for? We not in the foreign country.
This man try to tell me what I need this for. I might want to buy. I think I get. Hey, look at the price of a miniature cow, a miniature goat, or a miniature horse. I'm gonna get me a what you call him. I'm gonna get me a miniature cow and name him Dumpling.
You know what? I want to see how much it costs too.
A mini cow costs between 5 and 7. I think I could spring for another 1,000 and get me Dumpling. What about a mini goat?
Oh, they ain't that much. They buy you get some between 1,500 6,500, depending on the size.
Oh yeah, I get mini goat. I get me a bunch of mini goats for 4,000. They're between 40 and 400. I can get me 10. I get me a little herd. Get me a couple burned out cars because they like to stand on abandoned cars and stuff. Oh yeah. You want a mini goat?
I like it.
That concludes it, guys. We want to thank Ocho, and I want to really thank you guys for tuning in with us. We had some fun tonight. I love you too, buddy. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. That guy, Liberty City's own, Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, no Pro Bowl, no playoff self. All Pro, Bengal, legendary, Chad, Ochocinco, Cancun, Johnson. You check out Shea by Laportier. Celebrate playoff teams. I know you want to celebrate. What better way to celebrate going to the playoffs than with a bottle of Shea by Laportier? If you can't find it in a city or state near you, order it and we'll ship it directly to you. We want to make sure you celebrate accordingly. Please drink responsibly. Now, go check out my media company page on all of its platforms. That's Shay Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. We got t-shirts, sweats, beanies, koozies, and mugs from our latest release. Quantities are limited, so please grab yours while supplies last. And tickets for our Super Bowl show in New Orleans. It's our first tour spring stop. It's on sale now. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. February the 6th in New Orleans. Be there. We got great guests lined up for you. Thank you for your support. The Lions dominate the Vikes, win the #1 seed with a 15-2 record overall. They get the first round bye. The Vikings go on the road to take on the #4 seed, Los Angeles Rams. The Broncos defeat the Chiefs 38-0, earn the #7 seed, and they will play the #2 seed, which are the Buffalo Bills.
You know what that means?
Okay.
Somebody going.
Let's see, Ocho. The Jets take down the Dolphins 32-20. What could be possibly Aaron Rodgers' last game. Tyreek Hill talked about the game, talked about he's tired of losing. Franchise players being injured. He talked about Tua. So he spoke as if he might want a change of scenery. The Patriots defeated the Bills 23-16. Jerod Mayo was informed after the game he will not be coming back as the head coach next season. One and done. The Cowboys lose to the Commanders 23-19. Mike Evans in a victory won over the New Orleans Saints, extended his streak of consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. He has 11. The record is 14, held by Jerry Rice. And in the process of going over 1,000 yards, he hit a bonus that earned him an additional $3 million. The Eagles, minus a lot of their starters, defeated the Giants 20-13. The Bears won for the first time against the Packers since 2018, 24-22. The Panthers defeated the Falcons in overtime. They walk it off 44-38. Bryce Young, 5 touchdowns, 3 passing, 2 rushing. The Cardinals defeated the 49ers 47-24. Chargers defeated the Raiders 34-20. The Colts defeated the Jags 23-26 in overtime. And that completes Nightcap. Guys, we're off tomorrow, but we do have a show on Wednesday. So no show tomorrow. We'll see you Wednesday. Thank you for joining us. So we go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Damn. So we got a little break, Ocho. We got Monday and Tuesday off, and then we line up for 6 straight days because the college football playoffs, NFL playoffs, and because the NFL game day is a Monday night game for the playoffs for the first time. So thank you guys. I appreciate your guys' support, and we'll see you on Wednesday.